Why, hello! It is Sunday afternoon, 4 o'clock. The time when we were supposed to meet. My name is Rob. We're playing... I don't know, do I do the Curse of Strahd joke again? That seems to be the thing we do when we play Pathfinder.
That might be a Mondays only thing.
No, this is Rise of the Rune Lords, Rob. Don't you know?
We're playing Rise of the Rune Lords.
We're still Storming Thunder.
I don't have the right character for Rise of the Rune Lords. I need my orc.
Hello.
Curse of the Shackle Lords.
Yeah, Curse of the Shackle Lords, yes.
Sounds about
Hope
right.
everybody out there is doing well. Hopefully, maybe we'll get some of the old people who used to watch back a year and a half ago when we did this last time.
They'll
Very
probably
disappointed that everything went to it.
yeah.
Which is
They'll
very
probably
shame.
all be like, excuse you.
Mm-hmm. But yes, we're
We
trying
may
to
have
skull...
advanced scurvy this time.
Perhaps. But we are trying to run Skull and Shackles again. That classic Pathfinder First Edition campaign that actually has proper things in it, unlike a other campaign that I run for Pathfinder First Edition. But we got a new cast this time, but returning as Minjia Zhao Long, the Dread Pirate, Untamed Mando.
It is I. Hello again. I'm back, and this time, Mangia will fly.
You flew last time. I remember
am.
very
To the moon.
specifically, and I'm not at all bitter about it.
Fly me to the moon.
But joining us as well is Little Miss Rogue 10.
Hello.
Who are you playing?
I'm here again. You are all welcome again.
And who are you playing?
And I have a bubblegum soda with me because I bought it from a candy store.
That wasn't the question.
She's not going to answer.
Sorry. Sorry. What was the question? Oh, my character?
Who are you
I
playing?
am Oakley Kaiba. I am Oakley Kaiba.
Okay.
Do you have a deck of
And-
cards?
Yes, I need to get a deck of cards. And I'm just here because it sounded interesting. My character is here because it sounded interesting. Don't ask me about my backstory. It's very complicated.
Ah!
Okay. We have Hasohapa.
Hello. I'm playing a war priest, Gripply, which is like a small little frog creature named Jamuka. And I don't know if we're getting into why we're in town yet or not.
No, we'll get to that. Just like who you are. And you can kind of see. I'll click through the characters as well, really quick. On the chat,
War priest of Besmara.
yes, the Frog Boy. We have Adrian coming again.
I'm gonna come. Anyway,
Oh,
lovely to be here again, continuing having fun with these people.
Do not come. Do not come.
I am a pirate, you cannot tell me what to do.
Arg! Arg!
I will be playing Emmanuel Jabos, a monk.
I'm concerned about
And-
your AC, and I'm wondering how you manage this bullshit.
It is called being a monk.
Yeah, you add your dexterity and your wisdom. It gets out of hand.
Yeah, 20 dexterity is kind of bullshit.
It is called being a monk. It is very unfortunate. Worry not, this is Pathfinder. I'll be hit. Maybe
And-
not too much at level 1.
And joining us for the first time, Jack Spade.
Well, hell. Thank you so much for inviting me to the game. My name is Jack Spade, and today I'll be playing Darvin Vioric. He is a freebooter, and he's here to kill some stuff.
Arg.
Yes.
Very nice.
Free the booty.
Is he looking for free booty then?
Well, he is a freebooter, so yeah, probably.
It's an
Are you,
important distinction.
Bootlegger or just a freebooter?
No, just a freebooter. I'm not smart enough to bootleg. I'd blow myself up probably.
That's why I'm here.
Exactly.
It's hard to blow yourself up.
The government doesn't want you to know this, but the booty on the ships is free.
Did you know
You can just
that?
take it.
Did you know that the penguins you can just take them? Like no one can stop you.
Yeah, they're just
Free.
there.
Oh, Christ almighty. And we were supposed to be joined by Minnesota. It was playing Ready or Not again, instead of showing up on time.
The hell is ready or not?
I'm telling
It's
you,
like
it's got to be the time zone thing.
It's a game where you're like breaching buildings, like as a riot squad. I
Yeah.
think.
It's pretty neat.
Mm.
But you say that, Jack, but I was talking to
Tactical.
him 30 minutes ago. So
Ah,
I should have known.
He was online on Foundry like less than an hour ago.
I know, yeah.
It says he's playing Ready or Not, but sometimes you, at least for me, I just leave games running and wander off.
No, he was playing
Maybe.
last time.
perhaps he was challenged to an honorable duel and had to answer the call.
But you need to
Possibly.
answer this call of duty.
Well, music, sound effects, things like that. Syrinscape, hooray!
Yeah,
Make sure I get that in, or
All
sometimes
that,
people yell
yeah.
at me. If I recall correctly,
I
the
actually
music
probably need to re-download Syrinscape because I don't.
It's the same
Yeah.
link, so if you find it. Otherwise, if I recall correctly, the Skull of Shackles music is a little iffy.
Eh.
details.
Minor
Details.
I am.
Oh shoot.
Don't shoot yet. Haven't started.
Well,
Yes.
I suppose while we wait and see if Minnesota ever shows up, Amanda, what you been up to since last time you were on the show?
It's it's been a year. It's been a year. Lots of stuff and nothing at the same time. I have been playing every couple of weeks or so when it's going on. 1001 Mass, the Call of Cthulhu conversion 5e conversion campaign on some Saturdays, and then I've been streaming a lot of Phasmophobia and Sea of Thieves, so still sticking with the pirate theme, and that's usually on Wednesdays. And then on my friends' channels on Jacob Ironside, you can find me there on Tuesdays around 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then my other friend, Roman of the Empire, on Thursdays, same time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I've just kind of been all over the place. Just
Gotcha.
all over the place. And I have a new logo that I designed myself. So,
Yeah, it looks
Yay.
really nifty. I like it.
It looks
you.
really good. It does look really good.
Thank you. I've actually been working on it for like several months now, and I'm just like, I finally got it to work.
The
And I just,
amount of procrastination this woman does.
excuse you. It
I've
takes a lot.
never-
I was a perfectionist, okay, and it still's not quite up to snuff on some areas, but you know what? It's still nice.
I'm
It
never
does look
changing my
good.
logo.
But with your
My
laser.
my logo is perfect in every way, shape, and form. Jack, tell us a little bit about yourself. I guess. What do you
Oh,
do?
well,
How about yourself?
no, of course not. Well, well, since you asked, my social security number is I'm just kidding. no. I
Where do you
design and run
live?
TTRPGs. Oh, I'm a Texan. If you couldn't tell by the slight accent,
How high can you jump?
all the way up,
How fast can you run? Okay.
faster than you.
Probably, yeah, I'm very short.
Don't mind her.
That is
she's-
not a burn. I am very short.
Don't mind her. She's Mormon.
Rogue, aren't we the same? Aren't we the same height? 5'2"?
I'm 4'11.
Never mind.
I am the superior height.
I'm taller than someone. Yes.
That is
Be
why
quiet,
she's so
Shorty.
sneaky.
Where Jack is talking.
Sorry.
Short people are not allowed to talk.
Mm.
You must be this tall to interrupt Jack. Anyway,
I see how
I
it is.
run and design TTRPG TTRPG games. Right now, I'm focusing on 5th edition, specifically a 2014 release. I have several videos up on my YouTube channel. I currently have a series ongoing where I talk about running through Tyranny of Dragons, which is a very, very early module for 5th edition. It's pretty, it's not really well written, I'll be honest, but it's a lot of fun to run. And my group is really liking it. In addition, I'm also planning a rather large TTRPG project where I'm going to be inviting streamers to come and play in short adventures and like series to more or less see how they all vibe together, and then we'll switch over to what I call a Godstein, which is basically like a Civs version of TTRPGs. It'll be really fun if I can pull it off.
Interesting. All right, cool. It's really cool. You'll have to send me the links to your stuff, and I'll put it all in the description and all that nonsense.
So Americus in my chat is asking, so what's Jack's favorite color and credit score?
Yes.
Of course, I forgot.
The public must know.
My favorite color is silver, and my credit score is Nunya.
Silver, fellow silver lover. Man, after
Red
my own
is
heart.
superior.
Don't get Rob talking about precious metals.
Oh no,
Red.
we'll be here forever.
Are we
Red is
talking
the
like
second favorite.
silver as a vague
Nice.
color, or like silver as the metal color?
Silver is the color.
Oh well, all right.
If I had to pick a metal to wear, I'd probably pick something like chrome or platinum.
You crushed Rob's dreams.
That's disgusting.
Go
Why
for
would she-
palladium,
why
all
would
the
she do
way.
this?
Go all the way. Go for palladium.
Palladium is
I like-
a superior.
I like
metal.
shiny things.
Exactly.
Shiny.
I know my metals. Ish.
All right, what's Electrum?
It's really
Garbage.
cool metal.
It's garbage.
It looks really cool.
Okay, but what's
Throw it away.
Electrum made out of, Rogue?
Cryptocurrency.
Elements.
It's-
Atoms and such.
Electrum is
Electrons and quarks.
Electrum is a gold and silver alloy.
Gross.
Sure,
Yeah.
of course.
Dang it.
It's also a very rarely used currency in Pathfinder.
It's
Yes.
pretty rare in any TTRPG that has them.
Every time you look at there's an E, and people are like, "What the hell is that for?" Nobody knows. It's there.
All right, I'll
Don't
be right
even
back.
know if
I'll
this
get a bottle
module
of water.
has a space for Electrum anywhere.
I know.
I don't think so.
It should. Is it?
I don't think so. Let me check the items.
Actually, no, it
It's-
doesn't. Copper, silver, gold, and platinum doesn't have
Yeah.
electrum here.
It's an Electrum is like just half a gold, basically, is what it's worth. So it's
Yeah, it's
Kinda
the 50
pointless.
cent piece.
Nice.
Look, we're not going to be playing into arcade games, so we don't need the 50-cent piece.
Look, we don't have any druidic pyramid schemes here, so we don't need to worry about Electrum.
You say that now, but
you're gonna multi-class into druids, get into their pyramid schemes.
Damn it.
That's what all druids are. They act
That was-
like they're just all chill nature people, but we know.
I'm pretty
Until
new
they're
to
stealing all the
Pathfinder.
money.
Is there like a spell that could separate the gold and silver and electrum pieces?
I don't think one that specifically does that.
I believe that's called breaking a note.
I have been, from what I've seen from looking at the spell list of several classes, I'm willing to bet there is something out there that can do it.
I don't think there's a spell that breaks things apart into their constituent elements.
Not
If
that
I
I'm
could
aware of,
turn
but
back
then again, the amount
time.
of things I don't know about Pathfinder would astound you.
It could
'Cause
be,
that'd be,
it could be
uh,
a very nasty offensive spell, though.
Imagine like
Oh.
how
I'm just
powerful
gonna go
someone would
ahead
have to be to break it down to atoms.
Just
It's like
gonna go ahead and
I
veto
undo
that
everything
right
and it
the
just
fuck now.
falls apart.
Okay, but has anyone played 2017 Prey, like Arcane Studios Prey, where they had those fucking recycler grenades that you threw at things and did do exactly that, broke them down into their elements?
That's horrifying.
That
It
sounds
worked.
amazing.
It worked on people. Don't worry.
I'm
Worst
sure
case scenario, there's always wish.
Oh, don't worry, it worked on people.
Man,
Like, worry not. This was a war crime.
all right, do we want to continue waiting for Minnesota, or do we want to begin?
I'm sure we've waited
Well,
long enough. You won't miss much.
I think that we're all getting shanghaied, so maybe the sap that was applied to the back of his skull was a little bit harder than the rest of ours, and he's still unconscious.
It's just
I'd buy that.
Canonically speaking, his head is not as tough as ours.
I'm a
Yes.
frog. I believe my head is relatively squishy.
It absorbs the impacts very well.
I mean, if we want to give him a couple more minutes, I can go use the restroom real fast and like see if he comes back by then.
That's
Sure.
an excellent idea. I'm gonna go do that as well.
An excellent excuse, yes.
I see now.
all right. Well, they're gone. Let's begin.
There you go. Well, it wasn't exactly an effective way to kill time for the whole stream.
No, not really.
I guess it depends on how long you need to go to the bathroom.
But we have,
reshare the link for Syrinscape.
I am unable to log into Kick, so people, I will not be on that. Oh well.
How Syrinscape
here.
wants an account to log in. I swear it worked without an account before.
Oh, it does.
It,
Or
you can
does- I don't know.
watch, but it's a little iffy on watching. A lot of stuff's 18
Alright.
plus on Kick.
Need to look up.
So I think that's why
Pirate
they're
Riddle.
doing the whole account thing now. It's because so much of their shit's 18 plus.
Well,
It's not 18
Syrinscape.
plus, though it should be.
I don't think anything on Syrinscape is 18 plus.
No.
Pirate
I thought you were
Metal.
talking about Kick.
No, I'm saying Syrinscape is saying log in to access stuff.
Uh,
I don't. I know it's worked before, and I don't have an account with them, so I wonder if they changed something. Oh well, I can just
By the
listen
way,
to the Pirates of the
Pirate Metal isn't
Caribbean theme
actually-
song on repeat forever.
Pirate metal is an actual genre.
That's what Mando did last time we played this. It's just like fucking
Da-da-da.
random ass pirate music.
I think I'm gonna look up the Assassin's Creed Black Flag soundtrack.
Oh,
Right.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I have returned. Has I don't see him in Minnesota, so never mind.
No,
Ah!
No,
he was.
You've leveled up. We're about to go to the end game while you're gone.
Okay.
so,
Yeah,
Okay.
a few things happened while you were gone.
yeah.
Very
Just a
good,
few.
very
You've
good.
been ousted as the captain.
Again.
Minnesota's not here. Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Mission mailed.
God, I hope so.
It's 20 minutes after 3. I don't know if killing minutes is going to make Minnesota appear at this point.
No, I was hoping he would get done with like a match or something, and see that he has multiple messages. And I tried calling him, but
Just
I
lost
need to get
our
his
game.
girlfriend's information so I can yell at her. You can go yell at him.
You want me to? I can DM Tyra.
Threaten the pupper. Threaten the pupper.
Oh,
That'll
you
do
know-
it.
Oh, that's right. You do know his girlfriend.
No, don't
Like,
threaten the
not-
pupper. Just like call it ugly or
Yeah,
something.
DM
It
her
is
if you
ugly.
want.
There you go.
If
Threaten
she's
him through the
on.
girlfriend.
So we'll give you a couple minutes for that.
While we're doing the maintenance bit, I can see all the actors on everybody except for, I believe, Jax.
Uh,
I can see everybody else. Like that. There you go. Yep, I
Oh,
can see
sure.
everybody now.
there you are.
Yep. Thank you.
I see the important people. That's all that matters.
I mean, this was true, yes, but I don't think we're going to say that immediately.
Yes.
Meow.
All right. Well, Jack, tell us more about this tabletop work you do.
Oh, I am currently finishing up an adventure I'm writing, which I'm going to invite some streamers to play, as well as my regular players, who are currently doing my Tyranny of Dragons campaign. The adventure that I'm currently writing is kind of like Elden Ring got a feel, kind of got a feel to it. So I think of like grandeur but decaying. You're kind of like in that period of like everything is over and now all of the glory has to drain out of the remnants, kind of thing. There are snake people involved. There are ghosts. There are wraiths. Lots of spooky shit.
That sounds like a tabletop campaign. We've had our fair share of ghosts and wraiths.
Mhm.
Ghosts. And snake ladies.
Oh yes, there will be.
Simp for in my other campaign.
There is at least one snake lady for sure.
Nice. Well, that'll be interesting. I'm sure. I am vaguely writing a campaign for whenever Arudai makes his fucking tabletop system. That's actually.
Oh, so you don't even know the rules you're writing for.
No, I'm just vaguely working on the story until he hurries the fuck up.
That's incredible.
Story needs to be system independent.
It'll be lots of fun. It's like Lost City of Atlantis type stuff.
Cool.
That's vaguely how I'm going to phrase it anyway. At least my theory on Atlantis. Headcanon. That'll be lots of fun. Alright, well.
Okay, chat. What are lightning scars called?
Oh.
Your mom.
I know. Yes. There's a specific.
Yeah, there's a very
term.
specific.
Lichtenberg, I believe.
Yes, thank you. A Lichtenberg figure. Thank you.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
Alright. Hasso, did you get a hold of what's her name? He's back yet.
No. He must be annoying the person tremendously.
I think I'm still in the Discord with all of them. No, I'm not. I don't know what I am. I don't know who. I don't know who he's. I know she's in that Discord, but I don't know who she is. Oh, well, whatever. That's fine. When he gets back, I guess we'll begin.
All right, yeah, I poked Tyra and then fled to take care of some things in real life, and have not heard back from her. She's idle on Discord, so probably no joy there.
Does
Okay,
anybody
well,
have
we'll
a
begin.
Ready or Not account?
No, I don't even. If I had him on Steam, I would invite him to a game just to see if I would get him to realize. You know what? If anything, we'll probably see him in half an hour. He's usually half an hour early, so I figured he'd be here by now.
Apparently he was, and then he left.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Well, Rob said he was talking with him earlier, but
Yeah,
I'm
because
alright.
I redid his artwork.
Okay, we're gonna
Oh,
shame him
what?
then.
Why did you
I
tell
wanna-
him to make him run away, Rob?
Because I didn't want him here.
How shall we
Frankly,
shame
he's-
him?
His gun character is too overpowered in the other game, as it is, and he always hides in the back.
It's true.
He
Well,
just
now I can hide on the ship.
fucking showed up in one battle and just don't near one shot the boss.
Our
That's
bard
how-
was in dire straits, though, so.
that's how critting with guns works in Pathfinder.
Yeah,
Mhm.
apparently.
That's how crits work in Pathfinder in general.
Well, guns have a
No,
4 times multiplier, so
Yes.
Yeah,
it's a little out of
bit-
hand.
It's a bit much when you can damn it one shot a fucking dungeon boss. In the middle of his monologue, too. That looks very rude. I still gotta have that made into a fucking manga.
Do you
bit.
play with confirmed confirmed criticals on
Yes.
on Pathfinder? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
It actually rolls it for you in the system.
Okay.
So the Pathfinder like module for Foundry is very good, but it's all third party. So when they update something, it tends to
booms.
break a lot of stuff. So I have to be very careful with my updates.
Does it do things like flat-footed on the first turn and stuff like that?
It
No.
doesn't account for that, so that is something that you have to keep in mind is that everyone is flat-footed until they take their action, unless they've got some special snowflake thing that stops that.
Okay. There's
Naturally.
a few feats that do that. Memory serves.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, some feats will make you not flat-footed.
And you don't even need to be a frog to not be flat-footed.
Okay,
Look, my feet are
engaged. Good.
fairly flat.
And yet you can still be caught flat-footed. This is very annoying.
Fairly flat frog feet.
You're not flat enough.
Why can I
Must
not
be
turn off my
flatter.
speakers? Come on, there we go. My speakers turned themselves on and did not respond to me pushing the off button.
It's just the FBI. They saw what you've been doing.
See, I was thinking that the spirits of the speakers were upset and I needed a tech priest to mollify them.
Oh, unfortunately,
No.
that campaign's over.
Yep. No more tech priest for you. If you talked to me about a couple weeks
Machine
ago,
spirits are upset.
Yeah, I do look forward to running Wrath and Glory again sometime, but maybe we'll be able to do it properly next time.
Yes, Sister Trinity waits for more heretics.
more chaos Furbies.
Mm,
Yeah, Chaos Rivers.
no less
All
of
right.
them.
Okay, well,
Flashbacks.
it's been half an hour.
It
Let us
has.
begin.
He walks the plank.
There's no
it.
stopping what can't be stopped.
I'm not
So,
on kick. That's right.
you don't have to say why you are in Port Peril, but all of you are. For whatever reason, you have come to this place. And you're having a good time. You're in a tavern. If the music will play. There it goes. There it goes. You're having a good old time, you're having drinks, and, you know, there are lots of pirates and other types of people. Maybe even a dragon lady might be there, if she wants to be, waylaying unsuspecting player characters. But as you drink and party throughout the night, eventually, some of you might black out. Oh, God damn it, it's doing the thing again. I must turn that off on the settings, because no, we're not panning to who is speaking. Yeah, we're,
I didn't say anything.
yeah, we're fixing
Good thing I got to be the test subject for that.
Yeah. Ah. Anyway,
Okay.
Hey.
I don't know.
You
I
all-
feel like this is Bartholomew. Sounds like Bartholomew a little bit.
well, this is, I believe, many years after Rise of the Rune Lords, and the famous sheep bard Bartholomew is probably playing down here in Port Peril.
Okay.
I
that
think
makes more
it's
sense.
5 years later.
Yeah. Lawrence isn't gonna last that long.
Bartholomew struck off on his own to find his
He struck
fortune.
off on his own.
Wait, is that Bartholomew or Bardtholomew?
Bartholomew. That is their bard. That is their bard
Bard
sheep.
sheep.
Has a funny hat and everything.
This is an excellent, very important member of the party.
He
That definitely does not get them
makes
into
stealth
trouble.
impossible.
No, Lawrence makes stealth impossible because Bartholomew. only
You know,
plays
you're
when
right.
Lawrence wants.
It's actually it's Lawrence. Yes, I blame everything on Lawrence. Who kisses an angry ghost?
Who doesn't?
Don't remind me.
Just kiss him,
I'm
give
so
him a little,
angry still.
give him a little kiss on the head to calm him down.
A little kiss on the
Lisa-
cheek.
That's
Hey,
that's what
don't,
people who just lost their loved ones want.
don't
Yeah.
kink shame
Sexual-
necrophiliacs.
Yeah, sexual assault. Yeah, that's exactly what they want.
Kissing
I-
without consent is a crime, Lawrence. What I
He's-
love is like he thinks he's a womanizer, but he's so horrible with women.
Sometimes the dice don't play the story you want to tell.
It's the perfect story for him, honestly.
Anyway, unbeknownst to you, as you're having a good old time listening to the musical stylings of a sheep, you were marked as targets by a pirate gang, and as you go unconscious, they drag your limp lifeless bodies to their ship. And then you awaken. Now, Minjia, you're gonna hang out. The rest of you, though, why did you write Stay Hard? Do not ever do that again. You filthy casual. I saw that. You begin to come to in an unfamiliar place. You hear the sound of waves, the creaking of a ship. As you groggily start to get up, or you can go back to bed. The choice is yours.
Oh, not again.
Well, you are telling me. I believe I did not drink that much last night.
I don't even drink alcohol.
Fuck was that?
Okay.
Does your head hurt?
Now that you mention it.
It might be something. Is it just me, or does this look like a ship?
It looks like a ship, sounds like a ship, feels like a ship.
Hey,
I know
DM,
ships, I build them.
can I see outside at all?
You're
Nope.
somewhere down below.
Okay.
We're in the hold.
There's my ship music.
It walks like a duck and quacks like a duck and feels like a duck.
I don't hear the ship quacking, but very well.
This is definitely a ship, as I feel the sides with my hands. I am a ship.
I see well enough. Thank you. It does
I
look like a
help
ship.
repair ships to get from port to port, but never been captured onto one.
Oh, speak for yourself.
Hey,
By the way,
DM.
you all don't know each other. Forgot to mention.
Who the hell
I
are you
was-
people?
Well,
What have you done with my... Yes, Jack.
Can I take a look at these crates and see if I notice any insignias that are familiar or anything like that?
If you want.
I feel like I need to stretch my wings, so I might go topside. Anyone with me?
Well, the first would be, I believe the
Yeah.
gentleman, the frog over there, made an important question.
So
Who are
as
you
you
people?
start to walk
Oh.
road, your legs are very
Yes.
sluggish
Huh.
because you were drugged. So you're
That is
not walking up
unfortunate.
any stairs or flying. Actually,
Well-
Oh, so we're still fucked up.
well, you're hungover. You're basically hungover,
Okay.
and we want to put it like that. You're not feeling very good.
The worst
There's my
hangover of
music.
your entire life.
I mean, I've never been
I was-
drugged before, but I assume it's
I
not
was-
very pleasant.
Yes, I was drugged. I don't drink alcohol. My character doesn't drink alcohol.
If you've ever been under general anesthesia, you're pretty out of it when you wake up.
Oh, you know what? Scratch that. My legs don't seem to be working. I just sit down on a crate.
Yes. I was very surprised you were handling it so well.
Well, not much else I can do.
There is something.
Also, why are all my pockets empty?
Well, my pockets were
I
already
took all my
empty.
stuff.
I start
Where's my
patting
stuff?
down. I start patting myself down as soon as she says that.
Where's my lucky chisel?
Well, I think I've seen this before. If none of us know why we're here, I have a strong suspicion that we may have been press ganged.
Miss you, Jesse.
Well, we are drugged on the ship when we were on a pirate port. Yes, that does sound about right.
As
Better
you're
get
in the
my
middle of
chisel
your
back.
conversation, you hear the sound of boots stomping down the ladder well, because if you don't know, there's no such thing as stairs on a ship. They're called ladders. I know this. It's this man and a bunch of pirates come down.
Are you the one who
Okay.
took my lucky chisel?
Wow, that's a lot of.
'Cause I would really like
ignore
to
that.
go
I'm going
back.
to ignore that. He's like,
You look sus.
"Arr, still abed, with the sun over the yardam? On your feet, you filthy swabs! Get up on the deck and report for duty before the Captain Harrigan flays your flesh into sausage skins, and as fish guts fry you up for breakfast."
Okay,
That
he
does
just
not
said
sound fun.
he just said Captain Harrigan, right?
Yes.
Do I know that name?
I believe that would be a question also that I would ask, yes. Does my
Oh,
character know
yes.
Well,
Oh my
if
gosh,
he-
oh my gosh. I can do
It
this.
depends on how much your character is familiar with pirates.
Considering that he's grown up on the sea, that'd be up to you.
Is that like a knowledge local check, maybe?
You can go ahead and do knowledge level because he's not a secretive person, but you might have vaguely heard about him. Okay, yeah, you've definitely heard about Captain Harrigan. Darwin? You might not know too much about him, but you know he is a very successful captain in a lot of ways. You've heard rumors about him, things like that. You've never met him, of course, but you know he's not a man to be trifled with. He's
Yeah. So
Is
yeah.
is
Go on.
press ganging people like his MO? Like, is this kind of expected out of him?
I mean, it's
Based
just
on
a
the stories
general
I've heard.
pirate thing. That's like a perfectly. It's a perfect. We're given where you are and where you've grown up. This is just a thing that pirates do. It's a part of the culture, you could say.
Well, I guess I'll have to let my brother know eventually. So, like, you're
Hearing
gonna carry us up, or do we have to crawl up there?
You'll be
Hearing
walking.
that, I will actually kind of like go forward and just be like, "All right, then, go ahead and get me up there. Let's get to work."
Ah, good. Yeah, he's very happy that you don't want to fight, unlike the last people I ran this campaign with, and it went super swell. Mando.
I'll.
He
Mr.
knows it's going to give you
Kirsten.
PTSD.
Okay, so they.
I'm going to try.
Mr. Pirate Person
That be
I'm a
Master Scourge to you.
and Master Scourge, thank you.
What do you want?
I build and repair ships by trade.
Do
So-
you now? Well,
Yes, and my brother's a cooper, so
we'll see.
we do like our various woods.
We'll be seeing what kind of use we can put you to. Now get upstairs. Rogue, I want you
All
to
right.
roll perception since you're still a little bit drugged and hungover. This be a very easy roll for you.
Well,
Congratulations.
yes, it is very easy.
Every
First
day.
nat 20 of the campaign.
Oh, let's
Nat-
go!
Nat 20 is in the
I-
chat. Everyone, please be so kind.
Everything.
Wow.
You notice your wings are bound.
That's
Probably
a
for
problem.
obvious reasons.
That is a problem.
Yes. You know
Would
what?
that even
24
require
out
an
of
actual
5.
check?
You are drugged. So I'm requiring it for fun. Because you
That's
have
fine.
to have a first roll of the game. I mean, it's technically
So,
not the first roll of the game, but you know.
Rob's just hoping to trigger some ones.
It's what? No, I would never. Alright, so these pirate dudes drag you upstairs, and we're gonna vaguely walk up there. So this map is basically
That helps.
every floor of the ship is separated into different parts, all on the same map. So you walk up to this level. Just get a a quick look as you're coming up, and then you come up to. I'm just gonna
The next
put you
level.
all together.
Mhm.
Stop moving.
I see.
Then you come up this way. And then out these doors. And I have to explain the map a little bit because this is what I've got to work with. So this is the main deck that you come up to, and it's split into two parts. So you have the inside like area underneath, and these are the upper areas. That's why you could see up here.
Okay.
So, but there's the under deck is over on like obviously on these sides.
Yeah.
So,
So-
the top part's the poop deck.
Alright, so you get a vague look at the ship. You don't really have an opportunity to notice anything. But as you come up, you notice all of these people. And Scourge cracks his whip as he walks in behind you. Get in line, dogs!
It does not seem to be a line.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm
Oh, which-
sure
wants
you'll
to be the head of the
figure it
line?
out.
Which side? Sorry.
He didn't specify.
Okay.
Okay, over here.
Look around and
Over
see
here.
if any people seem to be queuing.
Yes.
Do you have a
there-
We
flag?
like the British and Q.
Have we
Still slowly
Very
trying to
sound
buy
ship here,
time.
Mr. Scourge.
Shut your mouth. All right.
All right.
Notice a lot of people, but you don't really have an opportunity to talk. But you take a brief look. There are technically more characters to this, but since everything was fucking broken when I got home, I don't have them all yet. So, but these are all the important people. As you look around, you notice a kid as well. There's a kid here. There's a short little dude. There's a pirate lady. There's Mingia hanging out with her best friend ever. There's this little lady over here. There's this dude
Oh,
with
she is little.
abs. Oh wait, we're above deck now. I don't need the haze. I can get rid of the
I
haze.
recognize that one. His name's Mike.
I'd recognize
No.
those abs anywhere.
Not his-
Just kidding.
In fact, not his name.
I have looked at those abs intensely.
All right. Hey. So, as you cluster just kind of vaguely on this deck and everybody's gathered around, you notice... oh wait, why do I have him down here? I had him in his quarters. Up here, you see a big... I don't know how to actually pronounce this word. So I'm going to completely butcher this. Garundi. I'm guessing it's Garundi. Man with a shaven head, a long beard bound with gold rings, and an eye patch. That is clearly the captain.
Hmm.
And you see this man as well, this balding man. It's much younger, has a back ponytail, wearing a long coat, and wielding a well-used cat o' nine tails. And this lady up here.
And abs. Don't forget the abs.
Yeah, he's got some abs. I mean, he's,
Not as good as the other ab guy, but
I was about to say. He's no Mike.
yes, he's no Mike. Wait, is that Magic Mike?
I'll see who's gonna. Alright, I can already tell how this is gonna go. As you get aboard and everybody's shuffled around and Scourge cracks his whip a few times to get a couple of people in line, like Mingia, who's always talking to somebody.
Crimson,
nothing to say?
you see this new batch of wimps.
He's like, I do. I just throw him overboard and be done with it.
I feel the same. But that one with the wings, I kind of like her. She looks kind of cool.
I don't know. You know how those Strix are. Always flitting about the place.
They are, but I am the only one in this crew with wings, and it's nice to have somebody else who can actually fly around and get to the top of the crow's nest, unlike all of you others.
Wow.
Darvin,
Completely out of
that
character,
was,
Crimson just starts tearing up and says, I'm sorry, I'm not good enough for you. No. No.
Darvin will
You
kind of
okay?
Darvin will kind of lean over to Oakley, and he'll say, "Beware, little Strix. Seems like you don't have an admirer already." And I'll kind of gesture towards the dragon lady.
Hey, who you think you're looking at?
Said, shut your mouth, and he cracks his whip at Mingia again.
I glance at
I'm
Mangia,
definitely
and
carrying
then
this over from the last campaign.
The hell you do?
I rolled a craft ships check to see, just to look at the general state of the boat.
The ship's in not the best shape. It's not, gonna sink or anything, but it's clearly been through some shit. The pirate
Through
ship.
some
So
shit.
it's really not to be, through some ship. Though,
Not
it's
like
a
it when you
pirate
call their
ship.
ship a boat.
I'll hang you
now
for
that-
that.
Now that we're on the top
Only I'm
deck,
allowed to call it a boat.
now that we're on the top deck, is it daytime or
Oh, sorry.
nighttime currently?
It is daytime.
Daytime.
Oh wait, I hear someone. Is that?
Well,
It's Minnesota?
Well.
I'm glad you
Oh my
could
God.
join us. I saw you were playing the game.
Sorry, guys, I had my notifications turned off somehow.
Uh-huh. First
Sure.
game session.
He just didn't want to get woken up.
A likely
all it was.
story.
It's 3:45 in the afternoon. How lazy do you think I am?
Yes.
I don't know.
At least
Mhm.
8 lazy,
At least.
perhaps
Correct.
9.
We might have to have you roll for laziness. We'll have to see. I mean, we'll just...
Would that be Constitution?
No, I
Yeah.
just create a skill and label it lazy and have you roll
I
it.
can imagine someone. I can imagine someone with a significant
Minnesota
amount
has to
of.
roll.
Profession lazy.
Oh,
What
he
was
does.
that hassle? You can't imagine somebody with an unnecessary amount of skills that I
No,
arbitrarily
I was going to
add?
say I can imagine someone that has a high constitution but is also quite lazy. He's probably a little portly.
It's not very nice to talk about the cook that way.
Wow.
Anyway,
He's He is a portly fellow.
yes, he's over here. You can tell by his cook hat.
Why are you suddenly French? Is the cook a French?
No.
This is just how I speak.
Ah, very well.
But not the full cast is here. Minnesota, who are you playing?
I'm playing Jake Driscoll,
Yep, he's one of
roguish,
them.
rakish treasure hunter, and spellslinger.
Yes, he's an elf. Wearing like
Wow.
Really?
Really?
I
Right?
don't look like an elf.
that's
Maybe
he's one of those western elves, out of like West Texas.
I don't know which.
I mean,
One of those elves that came from China?
Maybe he got his ears cropped.
yeah,
On
he
Teamer.
got his ears stalked.
Yeah,
He got his ears stalked.
I lost one ear in a duel and the other to a spell failure.
Oof.
Makes sense. But just to catch you up, you were in Port Peril having a good old time. Then you got drugged. You woke up in the bottom of a ship. This man with the whip and the beard yelled at you and told you to get upstairs. You are now completely caught up. I have tried to pad. We tried waiting for you. I was hoping you'd be 30 minutes early like usual.
No, sorry, had chores to do.
A likely story. Anyway, the only person you've been introduced to is this guy, Master Scourge, and he does not like you.
And he mentioned Captain Harrigan.
Yes. As this man up here, go talk to the captain for a moment. As you can see, he's a very big, muscular black man. I think he's Nick Ricato's type. Because I have to add that in every once in a while. He's glad that you could join us at last. Welcome to the Wormwood. My thanks for volunteering to join my crew. I'm
Someone tells me I didn't
Barnabas
so much
Harrigan.
volunteer. I wasn't volunteered.
I'm Barnabas Harrigan. That's Captain Barnabas Harrigan to you. Not that you'll ever need to address me. I only have one rule. Don't speak to me. I like talk, but I don't like your talk. Follow that rule, and we'll get along fine. As he begins to step away, turns back, and and one more thing. Even with you new recruits, we're still a little short-handed around here. And I aim to keep the crew that I have. There will be a keel hauling for anyone caught killing anyone. Mr. Plug, if you'll be so kind as to make pirates out of these landlubbers, it'll save me from having to put them in the sweat box for a year and a day before I make pies out of them. This is actual dialogue that they wrote.
I was
As his
born on a
tradition.
ship, but okay.
He steps
It's
down
great
from his
dialogue.
thing, and he goes inside of his cabin.
Right then.
At the end of his speech, the captain walks away, leaving behind the man with the cat o' nine tails. This man, Mr. Plug. And he steps down. And that's the wrong thing. He steps down over here. Oh, that's under fish guts.
Yeah.
Not where you want to be.
La, 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 la. Yeah, no.
No. Alright. Mr. Plug, he's a very intense-looking young man. And he looks around, and he commands the people who already have jobs to get to work. Get to work. All of yous. But as for the rest of you, you five, and a couple of the other ne'er-do-wells. I gotta move some tokens around, sorry. There's a lot of fucking tokens. It's a pirate ship, wouldn't you know? I guess I could just move all these guys, just have them go off screen for a bit.
Meow.
Oh no, they jumped.
Man overboard.
Overboard!
They decided they didn't want to do this anymore.
Oh, fuck, I wouldn't. Jesus Christ.
Great, we've got the numbers advantage. Now we can take them.
Grok's gonna go down here. Rosie's gonna
Yes.
go fuck off.
Your first job, jump into the water to get them back.
Yeah.
I do not think I can be rescuing anybody.
Do his job up here. Alright. So, alright. We're gonna be doing a little evaluation. See what.
Cool.
So, as you interrupt him, Rogue,
Oh
I
gosh.
love this campaign so much. He walks up to you, he's like, "You have something to say?" He's talking to you, Rogue.
I know. No, sorry, Master Scourge. I apologize.
Oof.
Please continue.
You take 9 non-lethal damage. He says, "That's Master Plug to you."
I
God damn.
called you, Master. Oh wait, you're not Scourge. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean that. I mean, I didn't say that out loud. Didn't realize he wasn't Scourge. Literally.
So you took 9 non-lethal damage, which is more than your HP.
Honestly, it is, and I'm sad.
So you collapse onto the ground. Congratulations.
Plug, what did the captain's what did the captain say about killing people on the first day? My God.
I didn't kill her. If you're so concerned, Mingia, you can go tend to her yourself. Now the rest of you, up, and get over here. Sandaro's just gonna come over here and be very nice to Rogue and
I think we have an echo.
what?
Do we have an echo?
You might
I don't
have
hear
an
it.
Echo. Nobody's mentioned an echo otherwise.
I don't hear an echo.
Yeah, I don't hear one.
Nope.
I mean,
Maybe I'm
there
wrong
could be
again.
one, but I don't hear one. So she.
Echo.
Oh, okay, she slaps you awake, Rogue. You're very hurt.
No.
You're not feeling so good. You're on the ground. You stand.
I'll also walk over to Sandra and be like, "Is the new one looking all right? She's doesn't have much stamina, I guess."
Like, oh,
Only start out with so
you
much
know how
HP.
the new
Okay.
blood always is, Mingia.
I know,
It's
but
It's a harsh.
That
it's a
was-
harsh life, but
that was a little much, Sandra. Come on, like we
I
both
mean-
know that was a little much.
you know, Plug enjoys his work.
Enjoy plugging his.
Alrighty, so
Would you like to buy a vowel?
Jesus Christ, shut these doors. Just shut. the
Oh,
doors.
Adrian.
Didn't know it was going to be one of
I
those
mean-
campaigns.
Comic Fans is asking you something.
Oh, sorry.
Look at
Adrian.
YouTube chat.
YouTube. Rogue's brother would like to have his talk, I guess.
I don't know.
All right.
Just-
Anyway, but yes, with pirating and things like that, which I gotta add something to your knowledge, Mingia, which I'll get to later. Whatnot.
Okay.
If you haven't noticed, Mingia has been part of the crew because she's already done all this shit before, so we're changing it up a little bit for her, so it's a little bit fresh and new. But
Exactly.
there's a lot of positions to be filled on the ship, and you are, maybe or maybe not ideal candidates to some of the jobs. But the first test, as Plug and Scourge are looking you over, Scourge says, "All right, we're gonna be doing a little bit of a climbing test here. We're gonna see how nimble you are. Climb up the netting." And he just vaguely waves to the ship's rigging. You must all
are my
do a
wings
climb
bound?
test. Oh yeah,
Oh joy.
Yep.
but basically, just
So
up to the
is-
crow's nest, all of you. And
Darvin
just
begins
do a
to climb.
climbing chest.
Is Oakley back up on her feet?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, here we go again.
And we actually have some
Not bad.
climbers today.
I didn't invest anything in climbing.
+8.
Wow.
Jesus.
I am a tree frog.
He is a frog.
He
Wow,
climbs.
Rogue is the only one who does it. That's funny.
DM, as we climb, is it possible for me to get a view of like the surrounding land or any features anywhere? I want
We're
to
at
try to
the-
determine where we are.
Yeah, you can absolutely look around, and as you're up, you get up to the crow's nest. It's about 60 feet above the main deck, and you see
We're
nothing
at
but
sea.
ocean.
Nothing but ocean.
Nothing but ocean. As someone with vast experience sailing on war vessels, that doesn't take
I
very
can
long to
see
lose sight
for
of land.
miles and miles. I can see
Right.
for miles and miles.
It's a very unnerving.
I'm gonna lean over to Sandra and basically more or less whisper like, I guess he learned from the last time to tie up the wings. That's something.
Oh, because my wings are, tied up. I don't
Yes.
have great balance.
Mm-hmm.
That is my
There's, like-
excuse.
So it's like, well, they did have to tie you to the ship last time to keep you from leaving.
That was not my finest moments, but hey,
Like, no, it
lessons
wasn't.
learned.
If they only tied your wings up instead of cutting them off.
It's like, as you climb down, Plug was actually very impressed with most of you. Rogue, perhaps because you were knocked senseless by a cat o' nine tails.
And wings,
Oh, boy.
wing bound.
Yes. Let's see. But yeah, since you all did the test honestly and you didn't fuck around, Plug is not particularly upset. He's like, well, at least you have wings if we ever need you to go up. Not that you'll be allowed to use them. Like, all of you will be working rigging, except you, Strix. You'll be swabbing the deck.
I just nod. I don't say anything. I just nod.
I'm saying, you're learning. You're learning.
They're
quick.
learning.
Yes.
They're learning.
Now, do any of you, by chance, as he paces back and forth like a fucking psychopath, any chance have any experience with cooking? Oh, Fish Guts has been a bit under the bottle lately, and he could use some help. Well, don't all speak up at once. Scourge cracks his whip. Any of y'all have cooking abilities?
Well, I know how to boil water.
I
They
mean,
did not let
it's not
me-
an actual skill outside of survival, so if you just vaguely want to say you have cooking skills, you can.
Professionally
I-
cooking is a thing.
I can make some brews, but
Do I
This
look
isn't,
like
are you
professional
a
cook to
chef?
you?
This is just a general, do you have experience cooking? Like, do
I-
you know how to cook? It's just a vague statement.
I have no points in survival.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You're gonna have a bad time.
Um,
I have no skill ranks. I have
Darvin-
+3 survival.
Darvin will step forward.
I like that. Well, I have no
Ah.
skills in survival.
Good. Go down below and help Fish Guts. You'll find him by the smell. They hit back over. So these are going to be your ship jobs. Some of you will be every day. You will be performing tasks with rigging. Rogue, you'll be swabbing the deck and doing other random bullshit that they find for people they believe are basically useless. And Darvin, you will be
The cook's assistant.
the cook's assistant. He's like, and Plug looks at you. He's like, and you better not screw this up. I'm tired of eating rubbish. I swear to God, it'll be the sweat box for you.
Darvin, in response, just cracks his knuckles.
Y'all are much more
Which-
compliant than the last time. Right?
Which I
Oh,
won't do on
God.
mic.
We have much to do.
Oh, that didn't stop people from trying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man,
Some of you need to rewatch some of the the last campaign.
Oh, it's fucking hilarious. I mean, it was a
wings are
train
bound.
wreck, but it was hilarious.
I remember
My
watching
wings
the
are bound,
first
and
one.
I don't have my lucky chisel, so
Would you say the players were recalcitrant? That's one of my
believe-
favorite.
Sure.
That's one of my favorite words. I'm sorry.
But welcome
So-
aboard. Anyway.
Yeah.
Welcome aboard the
I don't think
Wormwood.
that's
This
how
is
you
your new
you
home.
use
This is
recalcitrant in
the
this context.
this is the only page you will be seeing for several sessions. So,
oh wow.
get used to the
Master-
layout. What?
Master Plug, if you do not mind, before we continue with our tasks, would it be amenable for you to me to ask you some questions regarding the ship?
What's your name?
My name is Manuel Jabos, Master Plug.
He gets kind of right up in your face. He said, "The only one who's going to be asking any questions around here is me." And he kind of eyes you. Like, do we understand each other?
Clear as water, Master Plug.
And he steps back. All right, let me. I gotta scroll down. It's like, all right, now, the rest of the crew will be showing you how to do your jobs. Now get to it. Scourge comes over and cracks his whip. He's like, "You heard, Master Plug. Get to work, you dogs." All right, now I gotta scroll down all the way down to these
Boot
okay,
liquor.
Now, there are. I'm just going to ignore that because you can actually take Scourge and fight. Alright, I gotta find the tasks. Okay, so basically what we're going to do is every shipboard day, and the first part of the campaign is run day to day, you will roll a 1d6, and that will determine what duty or what task you're going to be doing for the day, and then you will have to roll skill checks, to see if there are any consequences to your ability or lack thereof to accomplish these tasks. So, now everybody, except Mengia, unless she feels like it, roll me a 1d6, and Jack, we're going to pull you down here with
D6, you
where old
say?
Fish Guts is. This is your new home for a while.
Ah,
That's Fish
I
Guts.
see your one and meet you with a one.
Oh, good.
I see your one. I met you with a one.
Wow.
So those are the rigger tasks. That is
Well, convenient. We're going to
rig,
play rigging.
rig chat.
I'm
the
an excellent
rigging
rigger.
tasks. Yes. Oh boy. So a 1 is rigging repair. The ship's rigging frequently gets damaged and must be repaired. You must roll DC climb check, followed by a profession sailor. Now, per the rules, you can roll it even if you're not trained in it because you're doing this as a job vaguely
Okay.
on the ship. So,
Alright, so a climb check first, you say?
and while
So-
there are other
well-
things, there are other aspects to this, we're going to go through the first day without any of the extra shit.
And that's a nat 20 on the cellar check.
Wow.
All right, so you. Well, we'll get to you. So let's see. I see Hasso. Please roll a climb check, and then a profession sailor.
Okay,
Or
I
you can roll. You can actually also roll a dexterity check if you feel that would be a better roll as well.
Okay, I have
climbing and dexterity.
I have a climb speed, so I think I can take 10 on my climb check.
Yeah, you're a tree frog. That's fine.
I am a tree frog. That's right.
Either
see,
a profession sailor or dexterity check.
I didn't take 10 on
Unless-
that, but I rolled a 10 anyway.
You have to roll. You cannot take a 10 on the work check.
Fucking fine.
Sailor.
Right, I didn't take 10. I just rolled.
No,
a
I'm just
10.
saying, like, you can't. Because this isn't how good you do. This actually is how tired you are, essentially. So, Minnesota rolled a 2. You're doing line work, so you're hoisting and lowering the sails, and, you're trimming them and all that type of stuff. But Rogue, let's get Rogue really quick. So, Rogue, as a swab, you're being a runner for the day. Hi, congratulations.
Okay.
You're passing messages to the crew and officers of the Wormwood, which requires an acrobatics check and a constitution check.
You gotta be kidding me.
Nope.
Ooh.
Cool. Now roll a constitution.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey.
You successfully run around and do your tasks. Now there is unless you have the run feat. If you have the run feat, you would automatically pass these tests because it's running around all day.
Nobody has to run feet. Don't
Now,
mind me.
there is an aspect to this job that we can get into another time, but we'll worry about that later. Minnesota, you rolled a 2, so like I said, you're doing line work. I need either a profession sailor check or a dexterity check, and then a constitution check.
All
Get
right.
used to this. We're going to be doing this a lot.
Fine.
Let's see. A dexterity check. And
Higher
constitution.
rolls today.
Yeah, everybody's doing super swell. You all are impressing everything. But yes, you do not get tired. Let's see. So then we're going to go to the ship's cook. Now, Jack,
Aye.
pick a number between 1 and 2.
1.
Are you sure?
I have bad news.
What?
Okay.
As you enter the mess hall, the cook is drunk.
Oh no.
Oh,
This
I
is
remember this
fish
mechanic
guts.
now.
In the scuppers
Well,
with the strikers and
It is
jags.
a 50-50 chance that he is insensible and will not be able to help you at all. He is not, merely drunk. I mean,
He is blackout drunk.
Yes.
well,
I mean, considering
He is
the
a
pleasant
functioning
company,
alcoholic.
I blame him.
but he's not, passed out. He's not completely insensible, but he's
Would
basically
he-
useless.
Would he get in my way?
Well, no, because since he's shit-faced, he's not going to be any help, so
But he'll stay out of my way.
no. Mr. Plug is going to come down, and now he's going to supervise you as you cook. Because he's like, drunk again, fish guts. Oh, God. Besmara be damned. Now, you must roll on your 1d6 as well.
I really don't think you want to say that about your patron deity.
It's /roll, right?
Matron deity?
Just go
Yeah.
to your... Yeah, you can... actually, no, it doesn't work on this anymore, does it? It used to work. There used to be a die. Just pull it down.
Yeah.
But
I got a
basically,
2.
if Fish Guts is sober, he helps you cook for the day. If he's not, well... So,
Your roles
You're
determine the
cooking.
goodness of the food.
pretty much. You are cooking for the day. As Mr. Plug supervises. Not helping you. Supervising you. I want to be very clear on that.
He's just watching you menacingly.
Menacingly.
Yes.
As he is watching, Darvin will probably hum a sea shanty as he works.
There's enough of that. Focus on your work. You are simply cooking. That's it. You must roll
Yep.
either
Plug and
profession,
Scourge are not very fun people.
profession, cook, or intelligence, which I assume is just gonna be intelligence.
Oh, I was assuming this would be survival.
You can-
Okay.
Oh no. We'll go rules as written.
So you said cook or what?
Intelligence.
Ooh, right off the stats.
Yep.
Sorry.
I think your
looking for the-
intelligence is terrible. It's on attributes, so click on
Yes,
the
I see it
character
now.
sheet, attributes. Then you just click it and roll.
Ooh, not good.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Rob is laughing.
I have great news. So, failing a skill check, as such, as the cook, even though Mr. Plug is watching over you, he's not a cook. He just doesn't want to eat bad food. That's all he wanted. That's all he asked of you, Darwin. That's all you had to do. All you had to do was cook. Why couldn't you just cook? When lunchtime rolls around, the crew is extremely angry, and they berate you and the drunk cook. Some of them even slap you upside the forehead, and Plug looks at you and he goes, "So at the end of the ship's day, you and I will be having a little conversation at the mast." And he storms out of the room. Pissed off. You have failed your tasks for the day, and you will be punished, Darvin.
Awesome.
Yay, ship life.
Now,
Pirate ship life.
what we're going to be
Yo
discussing
ho, yo ho.
on other days, there are certain actions you'll be able to talk. But you're one of the few people who are going to get to meet this character, though I don't have her token because everything's broken at the moment. The captain's cabin girl, Kalki Haroon, collects the officer's food from you, and then she tastes it before every serving, or before serving the officers, because, in case it's poisoned. So, that's a character you meet, nobody else does.
Alki
What was-
Taru.
Just to keep in
What
mind.
was her name again?
Kalki Haroon. There's
Alki, like
Kalki, like caulk. Like you put
Like
in,
a-
like walls, caulk.
Yeah, I need to fill this crack with
oh,
some-
okay. Kalki Haroon. Okay.
Look, I don't know. It's the ship's
Cabin
cabin
girl.
girl. Yep. Just,
Got it.
Well, she's there to, Okay.
relieve people.
Now, a bunch of you
Uh-huh.
have a job with rigging.
Yes.
You have the opportunity
What's
to
that?
speak with your fellow players, if you want, during this time as you're working. And since you all worked really well, you don't take any, fatigue or anything like that. So if you want to get to know each other a little bit, this would be the time. But you could also talk to some of the other crew members who are around you. People like Crimson Cogsword, who hangs out with Mingia. Rogue, as a swab, you would get to talk to people like, potentially, Sindara Quinn. You might get to meet her. And I gotta refresh on who exactly does what. What is his job? Oh, God. Server. Is it up? Server had a little hiccup. That's always good. I love seeing that every fucking time I try to play a game. Okay. Anyway, this little dude right here, he's also a rigger. You would get to meet him. Oh boy. I'm just gonna copy this name and put it into the chat for you.
Probably easier.
I don't know how the fuck to say it. So one of you can take a shot at it.
This ship is filled with riggers.
I believe it's Concorbar
Dirty
Turlock
rigger.
Shortstone.
Sure.
But he's
Concobar.
very...
Concobar.
Sure, Turlock's Shortstone.
Sorry, is that the kid? The kid one or the?
No, the halfling with the hat.
Oh, he's a gnome, sir, and he's
Or,
not
the
friendly
gnome.
towards you.
Oh.
See, all of the characters on the ship have an attitude towards you. Oh my god, the game's fucking broken.
Yes,
The game's fucking broken. I gotta reload real quick. But every character has an attitude towards you.
Of course they
It
do.
will either be friendly, unfriendly, or completely indifferent. Log back in. This guy, if you try to... We'll just say, for example, as you're working on the rig in U3, that guy tries to... Oh my fucking god. Foundry, what are you doing? If you try talking to him, he's not very talkative to you. But you can attempt to talk to him. You can also... I'm trying to log back in, but... You can also try to talk to Crimson Cogward, who is this guy. He's also unfriendly to you. And he's sort of like the lead rigger, though. He's the kind of the guy who's in charge of the rigging, and you notice as you work, he seems to have a particular liking for this dragon chick over here who sits atop the crow's nest and doesn't do anything all day.
Basically.
But yeah,
I can do a perception check if you want, just to pretend like I'm doing something.
no.
So
Accepting.
apparently Concobar is a Irish name,
I don't,
and it's
An Irish gnome, just what we needed.
it's
no. Oh no.
people are saying it actually is pronounced Connor
No.
or Grar.
I disagree. Clearly, there's no such thing as Connor there.
I'm just gonna kind of like divvy you up.
No, I can
between
see
the
it.
People on the thing.
Can you also
Link.
put the name of the other guy? Sorry, Rob, on the chat.
That's Crimson Cogward. Very easy.
Crimson. Okay, Crimson Cogworth.
Rogue, you would also get to meet the little halfling lady with the violin.
Oh,
This is Rosie Cuswell, and she is indifferent towards you.
Does she
Either
cuss well?
likes or hates you. And hello, Frosty. I see you in the chat. Thank you for coming by. She might. But she's utterly indifferent towards you. You know.
I just nod at her as I walk by.
Is Rosie a musician for the chip, or?
She likes to play the violin.
Okay.
So this is one of the few other characters I managed to get on here. This is Ratline Ratsburger. He's a fucking dude. But he's a halfling, a rat-faced halfling with long arms and 3 missing fingers. And he's indifferent towards you all. This is Tilly Brackett over here. Tilly Brackett is a swab, and she is indifferent towards you. Might be noticing a theme here. Tandara, though, if you talk to her, Rogue, she's very friendly. And she, you know, if you talk to her, she's always happy to talk to Kirby.
Okay. Can I talk to her now?
You want to, as you're running around
Yeah.
doing things.
Yes. Sorry I didn't get your name.
It's like, oh, I'm Sandara, dear.
Indara.
Priestess of Besmara.
Oh, cool. Thanks for healing me, by the way.
Oh, anytime.
I was rather unfortunate.
Quite, but this is the way of the sea.
Any rules I should know to not step on anybody's toes? Any tips, tricks?
Oh, just do what you're told, dear. I'm sure you'll fit in just fine. But
I
if
need
you
to
need
be-
anything,
Oh.
you can always come and ask.
And the others, like, I mean, as long as they're not antagonistic to me, we should be good.
Like, well, I would recommend not being antagonistic towards others as the new person on the ship. That
Well, I mean, like, the others are like, they say they're indifferent. As long as they're not antagonistic,
I would just
everything's fine.
Out of character, then yeah, everything's fine.
Okay.
And yes,
Up to
I
the
would
spirit
also
to
like
go.
to speak to people.
Sure, you may. If someone is indifferent towards you,
Mhm.
you can just talk to them. If you want to try and increase your relationship with them, you might have to roll. If someone is hostile towards you, or otherwise doesn't like you for whatever reason, you might need to roll. Just to have a good conversation with them. Period. Kind of depends on the day, how they're feeling, who all that kind of stuff.
All
My
right,
diplomacy absolutely sucks. I'm not going to be talking to anyone.
I would like to talk to two people. One, I would like to have not an actual conversation, but a professional rigging discussion with the master rigger.
Okay, well,
Uh,
since you did a good job, you do not need to roll a diplomacy check
Fantastic.
just to have a conversation. But if you want to increase your relationship with them, you will. But just to talk.
In that case, it's not so much as a. It's not even like the good old office conversation. It's just talking with him about the rigging, how the rigging is done. Just like actual rigging sailor conversation, not really like personal shit.
Right, but
I can roll a diplomacy.
I'm
if
just
you
saying,
decide.
like, if you want to increase your rapport with them, you can roll a diplomacy. You don't have to.
I can certainly try see if he get any report based on my good rigging. Why not? What's the worst that can happen? Him hating me?
Sure.
I don't have anything for. I'm guessing it's diplomacy, by the way.
It's diplomacy.
Okay, I suck. I don't have diplomacy at all.
Yeah, you annoy the shit out of him as you're trying to talk to him.
That's fine. Good thing I was just trying to keep it professional.
It's a good thing you worked well, because otherwise you might get pissed off.
So that
Because-
was one. Yeah. I don't discard that. Doesn't really do talk. Anyway, the other thing was I would also like to, while rigging, talking to my fellow Shanghai person.
You have two of them. You have Hasso Happa's character, it's Frogman, and Minnesota's elf gun person. He doesn't
They're
have a
both
gun.
rigging. Okay, thought it was
Elf-cutting
only-
person.
Nope.
I thought it was only him rigging. Okay, that's fine.
No, you're all everybody in this
okay,
little.
okay.
Well, actually,
Two of us
I need to
are
move Jack away.
mending. Two of us are
Okay.
mending rigging, and one of us is
You
hoisting.
you can
rigging or
still
something.
you can still vaguely talk to people that you're doing jobs with.
Okay, then I will die to that. Misunderstood. I will attempt to do that with. Well, Jack has just went away, so let's try with the frog first.
Well, the frog's playing
Oh.
a character. Yeah, you can just talk.
I know. I absolutely did. So now that we have some, now that the world has stopped spinning a while, I guess we may as well get to know each other's names at the very least. Should I need to shout for each other?
Oh well, my name is Jamuka, and this is at least an improvement from the last time I got press ganged on the ship. Who are you?
Well, I see you have experience with these things. Me, my name is Manuel. It is my first time getting, well, not forced into something, but at least into a ship.
Oh, I heard those two, the dragon lady and that other fellow talking, and it seems like they did not care to have us on board, but they also claim they are short on people.
I could be entirely wrong about this, but I would seem that pirates do not get too picky about who they get on board.
Maybe there's some disagreement on exactly how many people should be on the ship.
Rob, do I overhear this? Oh,
Be right back.
dang it.
The DM has fled.
Ah!
We're on the ship.
Quick, let's take over. Let's revolt.
Ah!
Unsupervised children.
Ah! Unsupervised, run around! Ah!
Yes.
Darvin bursts out of the deck.
It's total anarchy.
I can't move my token. Never mind. The
Dogs
doors
are
are locked.
Dogs are driving cars. It's total anarchy.
Dang it! Rob, right when I was about to ask a question! Ah! I assume I'm just like
We're a
chilling in the
professional
crow's
group
nest.
here at the Verdant Mint.
Which is why we keep screaming.
Exactly.
You have to scream professionally.
Exactly.
Okay, when he comes back, you have to tell him that you set the boat on fire.
Again! Oh no! He's gonna be so upset.
Stop sneezing down the mast.
Hey, I had an itch on my nose. It's not my fault that this breath
Sneeze up
weapon.
to the air.
That's a lovely specimen of spruce right there. How dare you ignore it?
I judge everything.
Ah, shut up, you landlubbers.
Anyway.
I still haven't decided what my attitude is yet. Dang it.
Are you friendly
All
or
right, sorry,
indifferent or hostile?
sorry about that.
Okay, so
Anyway.
we made enough time.
Somebody was attempting to Shanghai me off to the bar.
Rob, so do I overhear their conversation going
Roll a
on?
perception check.
Woo!
Wow.
Oh yeah, you heard them talking all sorts of mad shit or whatever the fuck they were talking about. I don't know.
Hey, you two, keep it down. I'm trying to take a nap. If you're gonna talk about me, say it to my face.
Crimson's like, you are the dragon lady.
That would be hard when you're up in the crow's nest.
Then get better, landlubber.
That doesn't make any sense.
Might have something to do with being a dragon.
Hey, it's
I
not
wouldn't
my
know.
fault that you weren't born blessed by Besmara.
How would you know?
I wasn't born blessed by Besmara, but
How would I know?
I feel I have a strong connection with her.
You're a frog. I can fire you up and eat your legs. Calm down.
Last time I prayed to Besmara, she destroyed the ship I was on to free me. So far I'm not in chains, so I will only pray to her a little bit to destroy the ship.
We have another Besmara priestess. Talk to her if you want to talk about
Oh.
Besmara.
First you hide behind her, and now you say you talk to someone else, eh?
What are you trying to do now? What was your name again? Tree frog?
Name is Shamuka.
Shamuka?
know. Yes,
Shamuka. Okay.
Shamuka.
With a
Vaguely
name like
racist.
that, I wouldn't be trying to intimidate a dragon.
Wow, Mando, tell us how you really feel. What do you have against the people of what the fuck is the name of the continent?
Of the swamp.
Nothing. They taste really great.
Wangi?
Wow. Wow.
I must
Wow.
warn you, I am poisonous. You may not enjoy eating me.
Some indigestion. That's fine.
So you're from the
Anyway,
same
before I
place
get
that,
tied to the
Harrigan's
mast
from,
again,
by the
get
way,
to work.
By the way, Hassan,
Hmm?
you're from the same place Harrigan's from.
Harrigan is from Wangi?
Yes. Your character knows. Your
Makes
player
sense.
knows this.
Well, one of you I remember rolled really good knowledge. So if that comes up,
Okay, yeah, that was not me.
that's-
I
yeah.
didn't. Me and knowledge don't go hand in hand with one another.
all right.
Is it something common to happen, being tied to the mast up there? While watching?
Depends on how ornery you are.
Honorary?
Hogwarts pipes in. He's like, depends on how much Crying likes you. And Crying is this lady over here who you'll get to know better later, but she looks like a rough and tumble kind of person. She just kind of hangs out and watches things.
She's a beautiful lady. And I wink at her.
She can't hear you from all the way up on top of the mast, Mando, while you're having a bullshit conversation with people.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
It matters to me. Alright.
From everything we have seen so far, if you pardon my boldness, it seems that Master Plug and Scourge are two individuals we should not get on the bad side of.
With you all being new, I wouldn't talk too much because apparently he doesn't have a sense of humor, and the other one is just so far up his arse that he can't see straight.
So, no talking to the officers, noted.
Where the fuck is Jackson, though?
Yeah, that's all about I had to do. I wanted to say for now, for this first day.
I'm looking for another character. What is he? He's such an important little character. Where is he? He's my
Somewhere?
special boy.
Where is the child? Did you lose the child, bro?
No, Jack's
the child-
great. Mando
Jack's right
is like,
there.
Mando is no. I'm looking for his character info. Mando was like gonna make him like the helmsman last time. It was like
Right?
really adorable.
It was amazing, and he
It
was
was
the
great.
best.
Where is it? I can't fucking find his info. But I remember for a fact, though, he was rigging. Now, Minnesota, as you're working the lines, I do remember this. I can't find his sheet, but I remember this specifically. He handles line doing the same job you are, and you notice he is struggling very hard because he's a child.
He's just a boy.
Just a boy.
He is a smart boy. Smell like the pupper.
I'm feeling nice.
You
Since
are
I am
not
doing a good-
helping. Minnesota is doing the same
Oh,
job.
Minnesota, sorry, my bad,
This is
my bad.
specifically for Minnesota.
Sorry, no, my bad.
You can choose to help him if you would like, Minnesota. You'll have to do a strength check. Or you
What's
can
the
just
name of
leave
this
him
kid?
to get roped.
Jack.
Jack. He is literally a child that they have stolen.
I'm trying to think how Jake would approach this.
Well, you
Probably
are
says it is
a...
Probably says that his lines are sloppy, and that's a good way to lose one of your fingers.
It's like, oh, all right, sir.
Would you like some help?
Please.
All right, fine. I'll show you this once, but then you're gonna have to start doing it on your own. Got it?
Okay.
All right. What do I roll to show him?
Strength. You'll be rolling strength because basically what it is you're helping him out, so you're having to do double duty essentially while you're showing him how to do shit because you still got to work your own, you know.
I gather
boy.
I gather none of us are strong characters.
No.
Fingers, everybody.
I have great
Oh.
news. You pull it off
Hey.
flawlessly. You show him some tips and tricks that you apparently know somehow.
Amazingly.
So actually very good. And Jack instantly takes a liking to you, and whenever you're not doing something, Minnesota,
Yes.
or Jake, it's gonna get really difficult because we have a Jake person and a Jack person and a Jake character. But so Minnesota, when you notice when you're between like doing stuff, little this is another fucking Jack. God damn it, little Jack.
I only see the one.
Scrimshaw. There's this Jack. Jack Spade is a player, and then Minnesota's name is Jake.
Okay, but is there a Jack Sparrow?
I really should have thought about this harder before you are picking names out. But so Minnesota, since you helped him out, you notice anytime you do fucking anything, he's now following you around and trying to mimic everything you do.
He's the cutest character, and you will take good care of him. Otherwise, my character will hurt you.
Well, you know, maybe
Oh,
you should just
dude,
maybe
I
you should have
can?
spoke up when he was struggling with his lines, Minjia. Sorry, but he's found a new dad.
Maybe if she wasn't napping on the job.
You're
Yeah.
not my mom.
Not my real mom. No, I wish I don't know where his fucking character info went. I know it's in here somewhere. I've been looking for it, but well, I'm not gonna dwell on it too long. I'll find it somewhere. It's not even in the miscellaneous.
But also, Rob, you said it was just a job for Minnesota. I wasn't gonna interrupt.
Well, you're supposedly so, you know, protective of the boy. I mean, I'm not the one who chose that you would be napping. I said you could do tasks if you wanted to.
That is true.
You know, your actions have consequences, and now
They
he's
do.
found a new
They
favorite
do.
person.
That's fine. Okay.
This
Suddenly
will
they're
may or may
aim and
not have
napping.
consequences down the line.
I understand. I understand.
Suddenly there came a napping from the crow's nest floor.
As the day winds down, and I crack open my fourth beer.
Oh no. I did want to ask.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ragline Ratsburger is also a.
Oh, right. Yeah, he's
Rigger?
he's rigging. He. YouTube, we're saying rigging.
Yes.
Rigger.
I'm sure he's a.
I have a story I can't tell on YouTube that involves
Oh, well.
work on a military vessel and a black dude with rigging specifically.
Upstanding.
And yes, it involves the N-word. I
Anyway,
didn't say it, but there, you might notice it sounds a little similar or something. I'll just let you fill in the blanks. Yes,
I hadn't made that connection yet.
Ratline is indifferent towards you, so, you know, he's just kind of hanging out. He's doing his thing. He's a halfling. He's a very muscular dude, but he's missing fingers.
I turn to Ratling and I say, "Does anyone join this ship voluntarily, or do they all get knocked out and drug aboard?"
Well, I got drug aboard myself. Fuck, I gotta look at the map again. It's been a while. I'm from Widowmaker Isle, specifically. They were around there. It's been about a year. Most people don't join willingly, but you know how it is.
So, are you free to leave the ship now, or are you still?
Oh, when we come into port, certainly, but if I don't come back, well, it depends on if Scourge can find me or not.
It just seems everything's very lax compared to the last ship I was drug aboard on. So
I was like, oh, what ship were you aboard?
I don't know, Rob. I don't know the names of ships, so
What's that? You don't know? Oh, you must have had a really hard time on the ship. That I understand. I didn't learn the name of the Wormwood for at least 6 months.
They mostly kept me chained to the galley, so I just
Oh,
didn't get
you're a
around.
cook. You're a cook then.
No, the rowing galley.
Oh,
Those
that's a
tiny
totally
arms.
different galley. Wow, they made you row. That's some brutal shit. Holy shit.
What?
Thankfully, we don't have to do any of that here. Fuck. That would have been that unironically would have been an even better thing for them to have added on here, was rowing shit. Holy fuck. I can only imagine. That would be brutal. Row, god damn it.
Are there oars on the ship, or is it all wind power?
So it doesn't say specifically, but I'm just gonna go based on my own knowledge of ships. Typically the oars would be for, like, if you couldn't get wind.
Okay,
And stuff
I was
like
looking,
that.
like in the player's guide, they talked about oar power and wind power in some ships, having one or the other or both.
Yeah, most ships have oars in case of emergency, but it's not, they're not really built for it. There's no, like, oars that you need to worry about for this ship specifically. All right. Now I remember where the fuck I was in my PDF.
And
Anyway.
your fourth beer.
Yes. Anyway, we're gonna go back down
All right.
to Darwin, which you all should be able to see. I think I gave you all a view of each other.
I can't see anything
Nope.
up top side.
Oh,
And
Oh,
we can't see anything downside.
oh shit! I
I
fucked
have no
that up.
idea what's going on.
Sorry. Let
Yeah,
me
I've
fix
been-
that really quick. Sorry.
I've been
about
having to
that.
check stream whenever you're like
I-
pointing stuff out.
Sorry, I wish if somebody would have said something. I would have totally fixed that.
I thought that was on purpose.
No, because since you're all separated, it might get a little boring. So I don't mind that you can all look at
Are the
each
doors
other.
also supposed to be locked?
Certain doors, yes.
Okay.
Let me just fix your view. Sorry about that, guys. I did not mean for that to be a thing. That is my bad.
A likely story.
Hmm.
Now, when we get further into the campaign, that might change, but for now, because we're gonna be doing this for a hot minute.
All right.
It only gets worse from here, as they say.
And then it got worse.
That's comforting.
Okay, you should all now be able to see each other.
I cannot.
Nope.
Deselect yourself. Drag on the screen.
I have.
There we go.
Well,
Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah.
well, Rogue, I don't know what to tell you.
There we go. Okay.
As you keep opening and shutting the door, Plug's like, "Quit opening the goddamn door!"
Letting out a stink
I
out.
saw you doing that, by the way. I know what you were up to the whole time.
I kick open the door.
I was trying to
can't-
see what doors were open.
Yeah, let's. Who wants to start kicking open doors on this
I
fucking
will
campaign?
kill anyone who kicks open doors.
So as you're doing your job and you're very depressed, Darwin, you've had you've been berated by the crew. Fishguts is sitting over here, like, the ship is poisoned. But don't let anyone hear you say it aloud. The hull listens. See, the captain hears it all. Poison the wormwood is, though. Rotten to
I
the
don't know.
core. He's drunk and he's
I don't know,
ranting.
fish guts. It doesn't seem so bad. A little rough around the edges, but I've served on worse.
He doesn't seem to hear you as I continue with the scripted dialogue. You'll not meet a more nasty person. Sour piece of work, that Captain Harrigan, and all your days to sea. And this crew's the same. Especially the first mate, Mr. Plug. Oh, vicious little sod. He is. And he takes another drink of his rum. No one knows where Fishguts gets this liquor from. It just appears on him as if presented by Vesmara herself, by the way.
So he
Yes, create
spawns
liquor.
here.
He has create liquor, I guess, as a skill. Very good skill.
Spell like ability. Create liquor.
Tears to wine is an actual spell that turns water into wine.
He might have it. He'd take his own mother's liver to the butcher to make pies with, he would. But they leave me alone, mostly. They know I can't harm them. And he, plumps Ben to, against the wall, and he passes the fuck out. So, that's good. But there's one other character you do get to meet periodically, and this down here, this is Cutthroat Grok. Yes, like the Twitter fucking bot. Maybe I should have Grok play all of her characters. She is the quartermaster. I'm not doing that's be so much fucking work. Holy hell. But she's the ship's quartermaster, and her little office, storeroom is over here, so you see her periodically going in and out, and she locks the door. But you get to know her, and she is, indifferent towards you. But, since Fishguts is drunk, she's more than happy to talk to you instead of him.
Is she considered an officer?
She is an officer.
Okay.
So is technically Fishguts, but, He's plastered. It's literally a 50-50 chance, and I know I'm sure Minji is going to spoil this at some point later, but there is an option to get him sober somewhere down the line.
I didn't say nothing, sir. I didn't say nothing.
You
Well,
were thinking about it.
You were thinking it, and I know you're going to try and get him sober when, things are all done with this chapter. I just know it.
Scare him sober.
That's not going to work.
I wouldn't meta game like
What?
that.
Yes,
Would
you
anybody like to
would.
partake in a little Russian roulette intervention?
Russian roulette intervention. Holy shit. But would you
My
like to
gosh.
interact with, you can't interact with Fish Guts because he's drunk in a meaningful way, unless you want drunken dialogue with Fish Guts for some fucking reason. But you can try to, talk to Grok briefly as she's doing stuff. Which, and if you don't want to have an actual, and there's the thing as well, if you don't want to have, a full-on conversation, you could just roll to try and improve your relationship with them. A character.
Darvin, I think, would be kind of like tidying things up and preparing for the next meal, just like doing meal prep stuff.
I'm sure they're super excited for you for our next meal.
And as she's coming in, he would probably be in the middle of a sea shanty, even though he's been discouraged from singing from Master Plug.
Josh wants you to roll a blind diplomacy check and give yourself a +2.
Okay. Blind diplomacy +2.
Just because you're singing a sea shanty and you're not, down in the dumps.
Diplomacy +2.
Way up she rises, way up she rises.
All right, so Graka actually, she might not like your cooking, but she appreciates your upbeat attitude.
He'd
Though,
be singing something. He'd be singing something like, "Soon may the weller man come to bring us sugar and tea and rum." And
That's
just carry
really
on.
good.
When
That's
soon the
actually
tonguing
really
is done, we'll take our leave and go.
go.
That's the one. Yes.
I
Yep.
love that. I unironically listen to that song while I drive my truck. It's on my playlist. So, Darvin, congratulations. You have reached friendly status with Grok. Just by
Cool.
being upbeat and happy, because the ship's a fucking depressing place. You get 400 experience points. That's how
Yay.
experience
Yay.
points are
Ooh,
given
welcome
out
to
at the start of the
our pilot
campaign. It won't
I'm not
be
gonna level
relevant
it.
later, I promise, but it's in the campaign. If you get Grok friendly, you specifically get 400 experience. It will never
Friendly.
come up again. So you can now speak with her on good terms, and she,
We'll
if you
try
want to
and
talk,
cut your throat.
well, she's
Mostly.
like, oh well, you may not be a good cook, but at least you're getting on your way. And she slaps you on the back.
Darvin will smile, and he'll say, "I thank you kindly."
She nods and
So
leaves.
What kind of stuff is she doing down here? She's like checking stock
She's
and
the
stuff like that.
she's the quartermaster, so all of the ship's supplies.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave that vague until you actually talk to her. But you knowing a ship, you would know what a quartermaster is. If you don't
Right.
know in real life, I can tell you. But
No, I get it. Yeah.
yeah.
I've
So
been on
she's the
ships before.
quartermaster. Yeah. Have you?
Yeah.
Now I'm interested. Unless it's gonna dox yourself, but I was in the Coast Guard.
Oh no, it was a couple weekends sailing with the sailing ship.
No, not a real ship. Okay, I'm sorry.
No, I mean it was
I
it
thought
was a real ship.
No, I'm just fucking with you. No, I don't meet people that often that on actual ships.
Yeah.
Just wait until you meet
So,
that.
but you know what a quartermaster is, so
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
just I'm just gonna leave that there, so you can use that however you want. But she does seem friendly towards you. But her
Right,
door
so
is locked,
do you-
so you have to knock to ask.
Right. Do you? Oh, I was gonna ask her.
Yes.
Do you prefer cutthroat, grok?
She's like, call me Grok. And she regales you of a short tale of why she's called Cutthroat Grok. Growing up among pirates, it's not for anyone. And Grok got her scar fighting. She has a scar. I don't. Doesn't say where, but she vaguely has a scar.
You want to know how I got these scars?
I don't know how I got these scars. But fighting a gang of cutthroats in the alleys of Port Peril, who robbed her and left her for dead when she was only 11 years old. That's why she's called Cutthroat Grok. She's got a big scar across her throat, which you. Let me see if I can. I'll just show the artwork. It might be too small for people to see. You might be able to see it. See that little line there, chat? That's why she called Cutthroat Grok.
Oh, I see. I thought it was another part of her necklace, but it's not.
No.
Nope. They slit her throat.
It's
But,
laced around her
she's,
neck, I guess.
Yeah. She, ironically, for a character that's supposed to be a battle-ready character, according to the lore, does not have stats for combat.
Huh.
Well,
For
she looks
some
like a little
fucking reason.
twig.
Well, if you look at her thing, she's got a bunch of throwing axes, which apparently are her preferred weapon that she uses with no stats.
Some people
I
are just born
guess.
different.
Some people are just built different.
Darvin will look at the axes and he'll say, "Ah, you fancy a game of the finger game?"
He's like, oh, if you want to play.
Maybe one day if the deck is ever clear.
It's technically not a game in this game, but I will happily make it a game. There are actual games you can play. You can gamble. And whatnot on a ship.
Do you know what the finger game is?
Oh, yeah.
I
Absolutely.
think
I have unironically played it.
Yeah,
That
it's
was
pretty crazy.
not a
throwing
good
sharpened
decision.
objects at each other. No, it's not. It's never.
Sounds like a
good
horrible
game.
decision to make, actually. Yes.
It is. Look, try being drunk in a foreign country with a bunch of assholes, okay?
How attached are you to your fingers?
Not very, apparently.
Well,
You
with the
need all
finger
of
game,
them.
you could lose a whole hand.
You could be less
Well-
attached than you are.
I'm not going to say I made it out unscathed, but I did not lose a digit.
There you go.
But I'm very squeamish when it comes to pain, so I stopped very quickly, even though I was fucking trashed. Thank God, because
Braver than
I was-
me, that's for sure.
I was pretty drunk. Well, no, I was shit-faced. I wouldn't do it sober. But, never again. But yeah, in general though, you are now friends with a ship's officer. You can talk to her about stuff, like if you have questions, there's other characters on the ship, So she's friendly to you, while Rogue gets to know Sandara. You get to know Grok.
I would kind of push my luck with her right off the bat.
Whoa, it's not
and-
that kind of campaign here, Darvin. Calm down. No,
And
go ahead.
I would ask a fairly probing question about the captain, and I'd say, "Hey, so who's the last crew he's pissed off, hey?"
It's like, what do you mean? Which crew?
I mean, I imagine
This
he
is like
runs
this-
afoul on the regular basis. Who's
It's like, we've had many.
the latest?
It's a really specific question. I think it does say, actually, because the ship's in bad shape. Where the fuck is it? I actually have to look, because there is a specific thing. I can't remember it off the top of my head.
Darvin figured.
Thank you for that. I appreciate the vote of confidence.
No,
I
I mean
will-
Darvin figured that he's
Oh,
definitely
no, I thought
done
you were
something
talking
to piss
shit.
someone off.
I'm sorry.
No. Sorry, I didn't mean it to come off that way.
This time he wasn't actually making fun of you.
I don't want to say I'm so used to it, but given some of the people I've played with, I don't even know anymore.
Not even I make fun of you all the time.
I don't recall. I want to say it was Cheliax, but don't quote me on that. Tell you what, let me make a note. I'm gonna have to. I don't want to hold it up too long while I dig through this.
I mean, you can send it to me later. It's fine.
Yeah, I just have to read through the PDF again.
All
That'll
good.
take like 10 minutes.
No problem.
I've got a note
So
on
he
my
would-
computer.
He would ask that. Do I need to do anything to kind of finagle it out of her, or does she
Nope.
willingly tell me?
She's friendly to you. To you.
Right.
I want to preface this to you. But no, she's more than happy to talk to you about pretty much anything general. Though she does, as you're talking to her, she does ask you to do a better job at cooking.
And he does cackle like that as well. He says, "Noted. I'll get right on that." And he'll do like a slight bow, Your Highness.
Immediately moving your status down to unfriendly. All right, but no, you're friends with Grok. Cool. So, Rogue, get
One
to
step
meet
forward,
Cinder.
3 steps back.
Yeah, 12 steps back. Yeah. But yeah, like she's a really important character. So,
Just thinking of fucking the old Zelda cartoon. Well, excuse me, princess.
Oh man, I remember Gibbons playing the fucking ship's cook. That was he did not know how to react.
Oh my gosh! So how you have actually become friends with her, Gibbons? Bless his soul.
Oh my, yeah,
made her hate his.
He hated
guts.
his guts even into the second fucking chapter. He could not repair this relationship to save his life.
Nothing that he could do to make her like him. Like even with the high charisma characters, there was nothing that we could do.
Desperately tried to have a decent relationship with Grok and fucked it up. Bad rolls every single time.
Bad.
I'm curious what he did to nuke their relationship that badly.
I'd have to go back and watch the old episodes, but I remember his diplomacy roll was like fucking abysmal.
I think he rolled a nat 1.
Only when he it might have been. But like only when he talked to other people it was fine, but when it was her specifically
many of us had to try and convince her not to kill the poor alchemist.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right.
I'm glad I'm not in the kitchen. I feel like that would bode not bode well.
Right,
She has some sort of PTSD from never meeting.
Too many alchemists in the kitchen.
All right. I'm gonna go take a leak real quick. Y'all talk for a minute, please.
All right.
I will also do that as well.
Sorry, I'm not being more engaging this.
Well, we don't really have.
It's fine.
'cause
We're all
only-
Mostly
doing
because
separate stuff.
I didn't sleep very well last night. B, I need to figure out what spells work for my class and archetype, and what spells don't, because apparently that's important.
No, you pick 4 to be prohibited, and you have to use 2 spell slots to prepare them. But anything should be. It shouldn't actually prohibit you from doing anything. It's just the 4 that you're shit at.
Oh no, what's a better idea? Color spray or ray of enfeeblement?
Color spray is a very good low-level disabling spell, and ray of enfeeblement is more for disabling a single target and remains relevant as you move later into the game. Well, where color spray falls off because it's based on HP.
Yes. Okay.
So,
But very good for like level 1 chicanery.
Yes.
Shenanigans.
alrighty. Now that we've gotten through the first day shift, there are 2 segments to how the game is run. It is day and night. Now, night's super easy. There's no like tasks. But during each segment, day or night, you have different things that you are able to do alongside what your daily job is. This is a function. I'll actually, you know what? I'm going to just go ahead and copy this and put this in the Discord. But you can take actions that will impact your what you're doing during the day. But, you know, there's stuff that you might get on, as a result. So basically, during the daytime actions, now we've gotten through the first day, you can work diligently, which gives you a +4 bonus. On one of the checks for your daily task, you can influence. You can make a normal checks for a daily job task, basically to influence a single NPC. You can sneak, make normal checks for jobs, daily tasks, briefly explore one area of the ship. You can shop. You take a -2 penalty on all checks for daily tasks, and visit the quartermaster. You can shirk your responsibilities, which take a -2 penalty for all checks for the daily tasks, and take time exploring one area of the ship. And you can take a perception check. You know, but you don't have to avoid being discovered and all that shit. At nighttime, you can go to sleep early, which basically recovers your fatigue. You can gamble. Pretty self-explanatory. You can entertain people, which will potentially improve your reputation with the crew. You can attempt to influence a single NPC at night. You can sneak around, which, obviously you won't be able to recover fatigue if you sneak around. If you are fatigued, that is. And yeah, you see the DC checks there. Not really all that crazy, except for sneak. And you can try to steal shit. But
do we have a rogue or a sneaky person?
Yeah, Rogue's playing with us.
I actually have really good sleight of hand.
Actually, I don't think you do, that I'm aware of.
I don't think we have a rogue class or anything remote like that, but I could be wrong.
Well,
I'm pretty sneaky as a ranger.
Yeah. But anyway. So anyway, it's before we go into the nighttime. Gotta find where we are. Well, I got the way they have this. There we are. So before we get to the evening activities, we have two things that we have to go through. First, Jack has to be punished.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yep.
Now,
What'd the boy do?
he failed his task.
You did not cook well.
Did
No,
not.
he did not. No,
He burned the rice.
Oh, PC Jack, not NPC Jack. Gotcha.
The little boy.
I'm gonna lean over to Crimson while this is all going on and say, "Man, it's nice not to be the one on this end of the of master." Dang
Use your words.
I know words are hard. But basically, I'm gonna say it's nice to not be on that end of the whip this time.
Did you find yourself on that end often when you had earlier days?
In the earlier days, I don't believe I am allowed to respond to that at the moment. But later tonight, get some grog in me. We'll talk.
Fair enough.
Yes, there we go.
What
All right, so what did you? Let's remember. Sorry, I had to look up what your punishment was. So you only missed it by 3. So you get a verbal reprimand. As you're coming up here after your duties, I mean, he's threatening. Plug is threatening to absolutely beat the shit out of you, Darvin, if you fuck up cooking one more goddamn time. But you're lucky. Because if you'd have failed by possibly one more, you might have got the shit really beat out of you.
Oh no.
A normal lashing instead of a tongue lashing.
Well, the first time is a tongue lashing. That's what I tell all the ladies. Anyway, now, before we go into nighttime, we must do the second thing, which, as you're all finishing up your, work for the day, Scourge is like, line up on the deck, you dogs. Up against the railing. And just vaguely go up against the railing, it's fine. Barnabas Harrigan, if you didn't notice where he went to, he comes out of this... Oh, sorry, chat. I didn't mean to do it. He comes out of this door over here. Very important. And he steps up here. And he walks up there. He's a big. And you see some of the ship's crew dragging a man up from the depth. See this man right here. Let me show his armor.
Thanks to emo dude.
And now he's the main character. He
He's
has
being,
emo hair.
yeah, he's brought up to here and plugged.
He's not the main character. He doesn't have a katana.
That's true.
It's
Or a
worse than
fedora.
He's got a little like piece of steel there. It looks like he might be back holding it reverse gripped like a retard.
It's in this present pocket.
Oh
It
no!
was literally the only. It was the only picture I could find that was linked.
That's why
to
he's so
this dude.
stiff.
But anyway. So why does it keep telling me? It's all ship's already been done.
Holy shit.
All right.
I'm surprised you didn't
As
use
you-
the old chip for Ark's character.
Oh, that would have been great. But no. No, I have to have Arcus join us sometime. So the crew gathers at dusk. And you don't know why, because you're new. Now, Mando, you know why. But Scourge is going to tell you. This is the price you pay for stealing from the captain. And he's been interrogated by Scourge and Plug. And he came up from the bilges, you can tell, because he's wet. Well, if you know anything about ships, you know about bilges. There's water down there.
Mm.
And so what they do is they keel haul the man. Now, keel hauling does a lot of damage.
I would
There's
imagine.
there's actually a metric for it, but we don't need to roll any of that because it's not important for this part of the thing. But if you don't know what keel hauling is, that's where they toss you from the front of the ship with a rope attached to you and let you drag down the barnacle-covered bottom of the fucking ship. And then they drag your ass back up, and they do it again. And as you're sitting there, they're making you watch this. They throw him overboard and reel him back up about 6 times. If anyone would like, you can roll a heal check when they bring his body up for the last time.
I got
I
nothing.
will.
Why not?
I'll roll one.
It's gonna be untrained, right? Yeah.
Well, if you're untrained, it's not an untrained.
Yeah, it's not a trained thing.
I guess I don't need to.
Yeah, that's if you haven't. Which Darvin does.
Oh, I do.
Darvin, specifically as the game states me to tell you, you notice he takes about 24 hit points worth of damage and is drowned as well.
So he's dead.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah.
And then they toss his ass overboard and you never see him again. There you go. That's Jake Magpie.
As
Oh.
I see him come up for the last time, I take my hat off and put it against my chest.
God damn. I think shooting him in the head would have been more merciful.
I do
Well,
not
that's not-
think
that's
that
not-
was the point.
Yeah, that's definitely not the point.
So how
Alright.
often does this happen?
Alrighty, so after work for the day, there's dinner, and then there's rum rations. You get rum rations and shit. Ain't that nice? But now we're gonna drag you all downstairs. Because after the ship's done for the day, this is just kind of where you'll congregate. Actually, I need to put him up here. So you all will congregate, alright? So at nighttime, let me scroll back up. No. Yeah, nope. Oh, goddamn. That's where it was. Anyway, I explained to y'all what y'all could do. Basically, you have rum rations. You can either drink your rum rations, or you can, do whatever the fuck you want with them, honestly.
Okay, so we are on our own, or
Yep. Yeah, you're just kind of doing whatever you want now.
How many
I gave
rum
you the
rations?
tasks that you
Yeah.
get one rum ration.
Okay.
They're very important.
Can I stock them?
If you have a way to contain them, yes. They're vaguely in a cup. They give you a cup with rum in it, basically. You're not going to
Do
get
they want-
another cup, so you have to
Okay.
acquire a way to store them. But
Mm.
yes, you absolutely can. Just-
I would, well, at that point, go to where Mangia would be. Like, so that happens often. I'm guessing he did something particularly untoward towards the crew.
Oh, that's the penalty if you decide to try and steal from our lovely quartermaster.
That was the captain.
Plus, specifically quartermaster. I'm guessing any officer would.
The captain.
Well,
I want
Right,
to.
such
I want
a-
to reiterate that was the captain.
Okay, so he tried to still. Okay, sorry, Mangia, go on.
Yes.
Okay.
But yeah, that lovely captain, quartermaster, any officer. Granted, that was a little extreme, but you can understand that stealing from an officer is frowned upon. Frowned upon would be the polite word.
It's okay. I can understand discipline, and I suppose with a rough crowd such as this, stronger displays of discipline may be required.
And I would also understand that just don't piss off the first mate and his boot.
I'm unsure what the boot is.
You don't understand sarcasm, do you?
Sometimes I require some, how should I say, body language to go along. It's a problem since I was young.
I see. So I don't get tied to the mast again. Just notice who is always around the first mate.
Sorry, chat. Alright.
Where I come from, we call that a bootlicker. Therefore, to shorten it, the boot.
I see. And now this is the player, not the character. Which one was the first mate? Which one of the masters was it? Sorry.
So it's Plug and Scourge. Basically they're always by each other.
Plug is the first mate. Scourge
Yeah.
is
Okay.
the guy who
Okay.
originally we
Yeah,
met.
that's it.
You
in
figured
the
that all
old-
on your own, Hasso. I'm so proud of you.
Rock.
I'm a boy.
Rock.
I'm a real boy.
You don't know Grok's name.
Are you the? I was
You
told
don't
you're
know
the
what she
quartermaster. Okay.
You didn't ask anybody any questions. You don't know who
Hey.
she is. She is
Woman here,
that is Sindara.
Tindara. Like I remember her name.
What you called her? What?
Oh no, is it Zendaya's in this game too?
Oh no!
Now it's
She's in
Rachel
everything.
Zegler.
Oh god!
So-
Now all the Phantom Menace people are gonna call us woke. Oh no!
Ah!
Where can where can I trade and acquire things, Tindara?
Oh, you can. Lots of people have lots of things, dearie. You can. You can talk to most anyone.
You know anyone who would have a chisel or carving knife?
Oh, if you're looking for something a little more specific, you probably would need to ask Grok, the quartermaster. See how easy that was, Rogue.
Can you point her out to me?
Oh, she's the half-orc over there talking to, Cogsworth.
Okay.
Congratulations, you have officially learned who Grok is.
Thanks for the help.
You're welcome. I love
Yeah.
this campaign. I get to be such a...
Bad at talking.
I get to be such a...
I'm so bad at talking. I feel. Hello. I have been told you are the quartermaster.
It's like, yes, what can I do for you? She's looks weary and a little annoyed, but you are allowed to attempt to increase your diplomacy. if that is your action for the night.
That is, but my diplomacy sucks.
Well, that's not my problem.
If I just
Can
sing, I don't know.
Can I see that that Oakley is approaching the quartermaster?
Where are you?
I'm at the top next to the Bismarck lady.
Yes, you can. From where you are standing, yes.
I will casually approach this gathering here, and I will say, "Oh,
Cogsworth
Grok."
turns to you and is like, "What do you want?"
I'll say, "Oh, Grok, you're meeting my new friend here.
He's like,
Make sure you be
Oakley.
real nice.
a friend of
Make
yours.
sure you be real nice to her. All right."
My name's Oakley.
Certainly.
You
What do
just
you
be
want?
real nice to Oakley, okay?
What
And
do you
I'll
want?
kind of clap Oakley twice on the shoulders and then move on.
Okay. She's like, "What do you want, dear?"
I'd like to acquire a canteen.
A canteen. Roll diplomacy.
Oh my gosh.
See, if Darvin had asked her for a canteen, she probably would have said yes.
Would my influence aid her in any way?
Nope.
Damn.
You did not get a canteen.
I was hoping it.
She's like,
I was hoping.
why? She asked you, she's like, "Why do you need a canteen? Do you not have enough to drink as it is? Run along. I have sleep to catch up on."
What can I get for a rum ration?
She is the quartermaster, so she doesn't give a shit about rug rations because she gets control of the supply.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe tomorrow I can get a canteen.
The cup that they give the rum rations in, is there enough space for another ration? It'll just be like
No,
really
you just
full?
have to give. No, you just have to give your cup to
So
somebody
it's
else.
completely full. Okay.
It's like
She-
it's like
she-
not quite a shot glass, but it's like one of those little cups that you see people in like old movies drink out of.
He who
Right.
controls the rum rations controls the wormwood.
So, Darvin,
Unironically.
Darvin, thanks for that. Maybe
Made a friend.
tomorrow night you can get a canteen for me. I'll give you my rum ration.
Darvin looks and says, looks at you and says, "I'm not sure what more I could help you with there. Perhaps we can speak of an alliance aboard the
Sure.
vessel, eh?
Sure. You seem to have drummed up a rapport with the quartermaster. I am horrible at talking to people of official people. You know what I mean? People of rank, whatever.
Officers.
Sure. I don't
he'll-
drink
he'll-
rum.
He'll
So-
kind of like crouch down to get closer to you, and he'll kind of whisper. He'll say, "I'm pretty awful at it too. Don't tell anyone, all right?"
Okay.
But the
Oh,
thing is,
Listen to the dog. Fuck. I'm sorry, little man.
Oh, no.
It's
It's
his
fine.
dog.
Minnesota's
dog.
just having a struggle section with his dog.
the thing is though, you gotta
apparently.
be capable in other ways. And he'll kind of like wiggle his eyebrows at you.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know it was going to be one of those campaigns.
So while that's
Anyway.
going on, I'm gonna go up to Rosie and I'm gonna say, "Hey, Rosie, I'm gonna try and see if we can get our new crewmates into some drinking games. Would you please
Are
play
you
us a
already
wonderful,
drunk? My God.
wonderful sea shanty?" No, I'm gonna do a drinking game.
Rosie plays a depressing tune as she often does because that's what Rosie fucking does.
Oh
I'm
my
still gonna
gosh.
give her. I'm gonna give her a gold piece.
Yeah, I'm sure that makes her super happy. The place just want to fucking be. So you want to play
I
a
know.
drinking game? Well, if you recall, there's only one
Uh-huh.
drinking game that you can play aboard the Wormwood.
I am aware. I
It's
am
the
aware,
game
and I'm
Heave.
gonna
And anyone who wants
I'm-
to play Heave, you may play Heave.
like nudge Crimson and say, "Hey, drinking game, let's go."
Crimson's like, fuck yeah, go get in on this shit. So this is about the only time that apparently you're allowed to get extra rum rations for some fucking reason. Heave, this potentially deadly game, is played with rum and takes place between any number of pirates. And who bet to predict the winner beforehand? Each pirate drinks half a pint of rum in one swig.
God damn.
That's a lot of fucking rum. Oh, and
That
Minnesota, you noticed Jack Scrimshaw there is following you around, and he sets up his like little sleeping area right next to where you sleep.
He has a little tiny hammock next to your bigger hammock.
Yes, he does. Unironically. Yes, he does.
I'm curious if Driscoll would notice.
I don't know, but he's doing it anyway. So anyone who would like to play Heave, and if you have anything to gamble with, that's also the important part.
Let me roll perception because Jake is not that very concerned with much going on in the ship. Roll, you son of a bitch.
That's potentially very
Oh.
news. Well, I have great news. We get to roll on the D10,000 chaos chart.
Oh no.
Oh, good.
I don't have a sword to turn into Mercury this time.
Each hour, 1d4 pine cones falls from the caster's ear. We're just going to ignore that because I'm going to forget. But that would potentially be a thing that happens. For some reason, fucking Jake, Driscoll, your pine cones drip from your ears. We're just going to say it happens one time this time. I mean, it will not be so merciful in the future. So that was a weird thing that happened. But even though you don't have anything necessarily to bet, you can still try to, theoretically bet something if you want to play Heave with Mingia and Crimson Cogward over here.
And I'm also yelling this at the crew, like, hey, drinking game, let's go. We gotta break in the new blood.
And what's his name that I can't fucking pronounce over here? Contrabar. It's like, I suppose I'll come over and... Oh, ghastly business. Sundara
We all
just
know it
kinda
is.
hangs out over here, and Tilly's like, nah. Would anyone else like to participate, or is there something else you would like to do this evening?
Well, since my my thing didn't turn out, I'm just gonna go and
you're done.
sleep to
Yeah, you're done.
to get. Okay, I want to try and heal up a bit, but
You passively heal. Well, you didn't take actual damage. You took non-lethal damage, so you just passively
Yeah.
heal. Anyway,
Okay.
so
Okay,
you're
so
fine.
she doesn't need to be healed at all.
No, it was
I
just,
just-
it was non-lethal.
I just wanted to get rid of it, the non-lethal damage.
I'm pretty sure if you just long rest, you should get rid of most of it.
Non-lethal, you just get rid of it on
Yeah.
on a long rest. Yeah,
I don't think that's accurate, but all right.
it's not. It's not
Okay,
lethal.
okay, yep, that's it. I got rid of it.
Double
I
check.
thought that it healed at like twice the rate of normal damage, but
Oh, long
Yeah,
rest
but-
takes care of most of that.
Yeah, but she only has 8 HP, so...
right. Okay, I'm just saying, the long rest would heal 1, so it would heal 2 non-lethal damage. But whatever.
I would like to approach
Still
Sindara
allow
if I can.
The long rest function should just handle
Oh, it says you heal non-lethal damage at a rate of 1 hit point per hour per character level, so it's faster than I thought.
I knew it was something quick. Like, you can
pretty much during
long
the day
rest
then.
it.
She would rest.
But anyway, what was that? Darvin?
I'd like to approach Sindara if I can.
Yep. I mean, you
I'm
may.
going to
You can
watch
talk
the
to whoever the
drinking
fuck
game
you
from
want.
my hammock. I'm watching the
Um,
drinking game from my hammock.
Nice.
As you
Darvin Darvin will approach Sindara. Is it obvious that she's a follower of Besmara?
Yes. She has
Okay.
the crest or symbol of Bismara vaguely on her body.
Darvin will take a fist and put it in an open palm, and he will hold that in front of him, and he will say, "Good tides to you, ma'am," and he'll kind of give a honorific bow towards Sindara.
She smiles. She is very pleased. I'll just show the players their Sindara. She's very lovely. She's a very nice lady for a pirate worshipping pirate lady.
He will continue and he'll say, "My name is Darvin. As you can tell, I'm new aboard the vessel. How does the evening find you, ma'am?"
And she nods and she smiles, just like, "Oh, nice to meet you, Darvin. I am Sindara Quinn. The evening finds me well, as do all we evenings upon the waves."
I understand that that keelhauled man was beyond saving, as far as I could tell. Is that common? Are your skills plied here regularly?
He says, "Well, they don't use me here for rights, you'll find. I'm merely a swab on this crew. Unfortunately, but yes, stealing from the captain is a great crime aboard any ship."
Interesting. I assumed you would be the Stitcher.
"Oh, no. No, you were on the wrong ship if you were expecting that, young one."
If you don't mind my asking, who is the Stitcher?
"Unfortunately, not likely someone you will meet." She just leaves it at that.
He just kind of nods. Well, good tides to you. Have a pleasant
Thanks to
evening.
you.
And he will just kind of go back to his bunk.
There you go. That doesn't count as your action, by the way.
It does
Just-
not?
just-
Okay.
No, unless you're trying to
Okay.
influence them.
Uh,
She's already friendly towards you, so you don't have to
right.
do that.
Someone else can go. I'll look at the list and think of something.
Let's start the game.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
I Darvin, I gave you my ration.
Darwin gets an
Because-
extra rum ration.
I had nothing to store it with.
All right.
Cheers.
So to
I see.
play the game Heave, you must roll a fortitude save. The DC
Oh, no.
increases every single round. Basically, if you fail the fortitude save, you throw up. So this guy throws up and he loses the game. So you just
Wow.
was
Oh
quick.
god, I am not cut out for this. Cogward, I guess, is the only other person fucking doing it, so he's gonna roll. Oh my god, Cogward's
Ooh.
lightweight today.
Two's in the chat.
I know, right? Fuck, Mingia even fails to chug it down in one go. You all fail. Congratulations. You have
None of you are
humiliated
free from
yourself
sin.
in front of the new people. For shame, Mando. For shame. You know, I want you all to, like, as you're watching this go down and you see all of the participants throw up, what's going through your minds?
I'm thinking I'm a 30-pound frog. I do not think I can drink half a pint of rum.
I don't know,
Seeing all of
kinda-
these sick people, he's kind of like sniffing the rum to make sure it's not poisoned.
That's probably not a bad idea, honestly.
woman.
Holy shit. Oh no. Well, anyway, that's one of the things that you can do. There's other pirate entertainments as well. You can
I
arm
just-
wrestle people, which can endear you to certain, types of characters. You can play Hog Lob, which participants lob a lead ingot covered in greased piglet skin. The hog. Far across the deck as possible. These are all potentially gambling or just in general activities you can do. There's not a whole lot to do on a ship. You can also regale people with tales, or you can try to entertain them in other ways. Like the choice is yours. You're pretty much stuck here, so you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Oh, I can tell
It's up to you.
stories.
Yeah, you can try
That
to tell
I can
stories.
do.
Yep. So that is part of your influence thing. So that is like a falls under entertainment or the entertaining action.
Darvin will approach one of the more senior crew members at random, and he'll say, "Hey, you fancy an arm wrestle?" And
The only
he'll-
one who's probably going to take you up on that's going to be Grok or Cogsworth, so take your pick your poison.
You said Cogsword?
Yep. Cogsworth, yep.
Yeah, he'll take that one, sure.
Awesome, go up against the Ranger Rogue. Alright,
What
so...
skill?
Down. Something else, unfortunately. And
What
it's
skill is it?
basically just opposed strength checks.
Oh, strength. Okay.
Pretty good.
Oh no.
Oh,
Wow, another
Oh,
2.
no.
This has been a 2 kind of night. He about tears your fucking arm off as he slams it
damn.
against the deck. You know, you're like shaking your hand off, like fuck. Kind of
Ah.
moment.
I go up to Crimson and I smack his back like, good one.
Like, yeah, they're fucking drunk already because they just chugged a bunch of bunch of
about I
That's,
bet-
that's how you teach these new bloods.
How about I bet me ration we go again, eh?
They all go again. Absolutely.
Alright.
And he has not touched his ration yet, so he will
Well,
bet
and
it.
you have the one from Rogues.
No, I haven't gotten it from Rogue.
no, I did. I gave it to you.
Oh, she
that's
gave it
right.
to you.
That's right, you did. That's right. Strength.
It was speed of 15.
Are you
Oh,
kidding
God.
me?
Another
way.
fucking 2. Oh my
That's
God.
bullshit.
So he takes your rum ration. He's like, "Huh, you got anything else you want to lose there, lad?" And he nudges you in the chest.
No, I think I'll hold on to me dignity. And he'll get up from the table.
All right, then. Then he saunters off to Mengia. He's like, "My dear, would you like to share this rum ration with me?"
Of course I would, find her.
Mengia, since you're not a lower class person, you get to hang out over here.
Yay! Move.
Darwin goes to sleep after that, nursing his
Oh.
sore ass arm.
Minnesota or Paso? Would you like to do anything? There's a number of things you can try to do.
Yeah, is the Ragline Ratsburger guy around?
He's on the corner.
Oh,
On
he's
the
on
right.
He's just kind of hanging out in the back.
I thought he was supposed to be small. He seems massive.
Look,
He is rather large.
you know
It's
what?
a rather
Fine.
big halfling.
Fine.
He's a massive lad.
You know what? Just all right. Hold on. Just for you, I will make him small.
I was confused as to who he was because of his massive.
He was the child. Wait.
He's just a boy.
He's just a boy.
Mama.
Don't worry, I'm getting going here. What?
While you're doing all of that, I'm gonna walk after drinking all of the rum rations. I'm gonna walk over to the young
I
boy
didn't
and
do it for some fucking reason.
why won't it let me move my character? There we go.
I don't know. You should be able to move your character.
Have you tried turning it off and turning it back on?
Probably. Jesus Christ, Amanda.
What do you mean it collides with a wall?
There's walls. What do you
Enunciate.
mean?
Enunciate.
Use your words.
Of course there's walls. What do you mean? What do you think this is?
No, the thing was when I tried to move my character, it said it's colliding with a wall, and it's like, no, it wasn't. Anyway, gonna
Okay, disagrees.
For some fucking reason he is not,
gonna pat the little one on his head and say, found a new friend. You
There
let
you
me know. You let me know if he says something mean to you.
But yes,
I
Majid.
got you. And as I'm patting him, I drop like a little gold piece and then walk back.
He looks at
over
you
to the officer.
wide-eyed and watches you walk off. Poor little Jack Scrimshaw over here all alone. Very sad, very sad. But anyway, Hasso, what were you want?
So I go up to Ragline Ratsburger, I say, I see most of the crew is armed, but I had a longbow when I came on board, but I do not have it any longer. Do you know?
It's like, oh,
Why this
you'll have
is?
to be talking to Grok if you want your arms back, but oh, she's a stingy old orc.
Stingy with other people's equipment, it sounds like.
Like, it's not your equipment anymore.
Is there any other way to acquire equipment on the ship?
Unless you're gonna go and try to steal it.
Oh well, I suppose I'll have to go see.
Aye.
Thank you for your assistance.
That doesn't count as an action, by the way. You don't actually, your usable actions, like I said, you can talk to whoever you want, but your usable actions.
Okay, well I guess I go over to Grok and I say,
She's
"Excuse
indifferent to
me."
you. She's laying in her hammock. She's like, "Oh gods, what do you want?"
Oh, Grog, don't be so mean.
You
He's
shut
just
your
a
mouth.
little Frog.
You drunk ass dragon.
Why are you being so mean to me? Grog, look at the little froggies hopping over.
You know what? Roll for diplomacy and being a cute frog. How's it happen?
Sure, why not? Where the fuck is my character sheet?
Just double click your
Diplomacy.
token.
I mean, at least she's a goofy drunk and not an angry, violent drunk.
She is indifferent to your adorable frogness.
Indifferent? Oh no. But that's all I have going for me.
Make your eyes bigger.
But he's such a cheerful little guy.
He's just a little guy.
Boy.
And I like lean over like, Grog, see if he'll climb on the side of the ship, because frogs climb trees, right? Trees climb frogs, yeah? Yeah.
Shucks, like, would you just fucking go to sleep? She's your friend, Minjia, but she is quickly.
Oh, I know.
She is very quickly getting irritated with you.
Minji is probably about to just fall over in the hammock and just start snoring in a second. So.
Okay.
Anyway, Ms. Grok, I heard that you are keeping the equipment that I had previously, and I was wondering how I might get it back.
If the captain deems it necessary for you to have it back, you'll have it back.
And why might he do that?
Because we're pirates, and then that's when I fall asleep.
She's like, aye, we do be pirates.
It seems most people on the ship are armed.
They've been here longer, dear frog, and she pats you on the head.
Damn it. I'm too tiny. I'm too tiny to do anything about this. So was that my role to influence her? Was this diplomacy check then?
No, that was just for cuteness. If you want to actually try to influence her, you absolutely can roll diplomacy with her.
Yes, sure. Let's double down. Double down on my terrible diplomacy.
Double down on your cuteness.
You do
Damn it.
not influence her. I'm sorry.
I'm not a diplomancer. What can I say?
Me either.
Nope. Minnesota, that just leaves you. Is there anything you would like to do in the evening time with the tasks I posted? I'm gonna pin this, by the way.
Is this actually even working? I don't think it is. Oh well.
What's working?
Oh, sorry. I was talking to my chat. I thought I
Oh.
muted.
Oh, okay. So what do you want to do, Minnesota? Anything at all? You can just go to sleep. That is totally within your right.
Fuck it. I can't think of anything. Figured Jake will just go to sleep.
Okay.
Here I give my rum ration to Ragline for his helpful words.
All right. Well, Hasso, you are now friendly with Rick.
Haha!
Congratulations. Literally the very few comforts that are on a ship. It's amazing how far a little liquor goes.
So I suppose that
Hey,
for
now
me,
he can get
since-
now he can get shit faced, and yep, Adrian, I think you're the only one left who hasn't done anything.
yes. Since I did see some sort of, why not, some sort of skill game going on with strength, could I be able to try and look around if somebody would be amenable to a dexterity-based game?
Yeah, I hear
Trying to see
game,
if,
and you like Mangia just pops up again. Game.
Right.
Well, if you want.
Unfortunately, I don't know. Does dexterity affect CMB?
I don't remember.
Not
That's
your
a weird thing.
bonus. No, it's CMD. Yes, CMB. No.
Yeah. So there's no, at least in game, there's nothing. But if you can think of like a competition, you're certainly welcome to.
I mean, when I said dexterity, you mentioned something about throwing shit earlier.
That's
which tends to be...
That's CMB.
What?
Oh,
Throwing
CMB.
shit is.
Just saying that's what it says. Is
No,
CMB.
it's CMB?
Yep.
That doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't make any sense.
That's just what it is. It's how far you can throw something, I guess. So I don't know. That's just what the game says. I mean, you're more than welcome to like, I don't know, see if somebody has like daggers or something to throw. For all I know, you're welcome to try things. It's just the in-game games there's only 3.
Fair enough. Okay, gotcha. I've seen a lot of people approach Grog this night, so probably wouldn't do that.
I have dexterity. I
what?
can do that.
You are rolling on your hammock. There is a person singing sad songs. That for some reason my character is very special, so I'm gonna approach that person.
You approach Rosie Cutswell, probably my favorite character.
Oh, she's awesome.
Rosie's great, man.
Rosie Caxwell?
Cutswell,
Caswell.
like cuss words.
Yes.
The short but fierce Rosie Cutswell has more muscle than most of the crew. She's a very muscular little thing. She's not a bard. She just plays the violin. It's very important.
Noted.
He just plays one on TV.
Yes.
Good evening.
She looks up at you. She's like, "And what do you want?"
I am not particularly good at words, but I do
She's like, "You want to know what
Enjoy.
I'm good at?
playing a violin.
Cutting people's hands off."
Okay. With a violin?
She looks at you. She's like, "No," and she got her violin, but she taps the axe at her side. She's one of the few characters that actually has fucking combat stats.
That'd do it.
Little Rosie Cutswell is fucking great. She's a mean little bitch.
Mm-hmm.
She is not holding that bow, right?
No, she's just holding it.
Yes.
No,
Like
she's-
as a weapon.
He's going to shank
It
someone
makes
with
me
that.
cringe to see her fingers on the horsehair. No, you don't do that. Okay, I'm closing this window.
You know what? I welcome you to tell her that.
No, I'm not telling her that in real
Let's see how that
life.
goes
Or in,
for you.
in game. I'm not telling her that in game. I want to live.
Do you take musical requests?
No.
Do you take them with for a run ration?
Roll diplomacy.
Oh shit. No.
Unfortunately for you, she's a halfling and she really likes drinks, but you rolled so low. And she's for some reason put off by you.
Yes.
You don't damage your reputation with her, but you came fucking close.
Funnily
She does-
enough, that the dice are telling the story of my character correctly.
Doesn't like the cut of your jib, you could say.
Tell you what. Would you accept if I beat you in a game of throwing to play a tune of my choosing?
Like, all right, I'll take you up on that. What fucking race are you? Tiefling.
I am a tiefling.
You're awfully tall for a tiefling, aren't you?
No, they're human or taller by nature. Human size or taller.
Tiefling or thiefling?
Tiefling.
Not the thief. The thief. Of the stealing kind. Of the link.
Anyway, she's like, I'll take you up on that. We'll
Yeah.
just do we can just do it straight dexterity if you want, instead of digging.
Yeah,
around
just
for
he's up on things.
Yeah, we're close to being done anyway. All right, you
Oh,
gotta
no.
beat a fucking
Oh my
5.
god.
I think I can. Yeah, I can.
Yeah. So you beat her. She's like, all right, what do you want to hear?
Wait, what were you doing?
Yeah.
I'm guessing throwing
They-
something.
They did a
Maybe an
throwing
axe.
axe competition.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
I will still put the rum ration near her anyway, mine,
Okay.
and I will. It is a strange thing, but hearing sad songs is soothing for me. I would request the saddest one you know.
Ah!
She plays the most
Doesn't wanna cry, he
heartbreakingly
wants to sob.
depressing song you have ever heard. I don't have
And
any
now
music
everyone
for
is
it. And now
crying.
everyone else is upset, but for some reason you like it. Congratulations.
Yes. When she's done, it's like, I'm just like, thank you. I had not heard that one before. Does it have a name?
No.
The telltale heart.
Oh, God.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Very well. Thank you. Have a good night. And I will go away and leave my rum ration near her.
Okay, well, that doesn't do you any good. I'm just gonna let you.
It's fine.
Alright, so since we've only got 11 minutes left, unless y'all want to run through the start of another day, we can just save that for next time.
Up to y'all.
I'm fine. It
Just
doesn't take too long to make a couple skill checks and a roll a d6.
Well, you know, potential consequences
true.
and all that.
true.
I'm good either way.
Potential consequences.
Oh, there's loads of potential consequences. They're really fun.
Is there any way that I could bargain with you, DM, to let me
No.
use survival instead of intelligence
No,
to cook?
No.
No?
you're not surviving. You're cooking for a crew.
At this point, me cooking well is me surviving.
Roll diplomacy.
Oh no.
That was the wrong button. I apologize.
Diplomacy.
That's a really good argument. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't heard that one before.
I got nothing in diplomacy. Let's go, baby. Oh,
Well, I have bad news for you. The answer's
no.
oh shit.
Computer says no.
That was good. Nice try. I'll give you props for that. I'm gonna give you a little gold star on your notes there.
Also,
Oh my
apparently,
gosh.
if you're trying to diplomacy while cooking, you're gonna get the penalty.
Well, yeah, that's kind of fucked. How did you get that?
Oh, because
You're
Here's a
burned. That's
practical
right.
point.
You're
Yeah.
burned. I completely forgot about that.
Yeah, let's just say I'm not looking forward to cooking with an open flame.
And yet you volunteered.
Well, it's a boat. I didn't think there'd be open flames on a boat.
How did they cook?
All right, I'm gonna. Yeah, no. I want you to walk me through this one. How did you think they cooked without open flames?
They don't exactly have MREs they can have heating elements for.
Now, go on, Jack.
Pretty-
How did they cook without open flames?
Well, a lot of cooking is just like preparing fish. Well, I guess you have to boil shit. So
Yeah, you
Never mind.
You gotta. Yeah, there we go. Now, I
Yeah,
did
it's just a-
recently watch a video of. I don't know why this is a thing. Of a guy building a machine to slap a chicken until it was cooked.
Oh my
I've
gosh.
seen that
I
video.
saw that.
It's
I
fucking
saw that.
amazing. It got popped up on YouTube for some reason. I'm like,
Desperate
well, obviously I
times.
have to watch this.
What?
It's so
Right.
stupid. I have to see what happens.
That sounds retarded.
Well, it is.
That sounds amazing.
some-
Did it work?
Yes, actually it does work. I mean, it's extreme. It takes like over 100,000 slaps, which is obviously really bad on the machinery, but
Meat Beater 9000. Incredible. Incredible.
Oh no.
oh
That
god.
thumbnail is Chef's Kiss.
It's perfect. Everything about it is perfect. Alright.
I've
Well, anyway.
seen that. I haven't watched it, but I have heard and seen that.
You should definitely at least skim. You don't need to watch it front to back, but at least like skim through it. It is fascinating. As someone
fuck?
would take the time to do this. All right. Well, I suppose we got 7 minutes left, so let's just go ahead and we'll go ahead and end
All
off
right.
here. Okay. Well, thank you all for joining us for the first episode of Skull and Shackles. We're going to be doing this for a hot minute.
This
Just
is
so
fine.
you know. Don't worry though. It does. I will say this. It does get better for you, not for me. Nothing is better than this. After some of the shit y'all put me through. But thank you all for joining. I am Trucker Rob. We will be back next week, 4 o'clock in Minnesota, Eastern time.
Yeah. Pile it on.
No, but then of course, Rise of the Rune Lords, which really at this point needs a different fucking name.
It is
'cause I don't even
something.
know. I don't know what we're playing anymore over there. At 7:30 Eastern PM tomorrow night, as always. Mando, what you got going on?
I will be on my friend Jacob Ironside's channel Tuesday, and we're talking about some old movie because that's what he does. If you have never seen older movies, like I'm talking like 1950s, 40s, and all of those wonderful gems, that's what he primarily covers. Wednesday,
Golden Age
I will be
Hollywood
back.
stuff.
Yes, I will be back on my channel Wednesday playing some Sea of Thieves. And then Thursday, I will be on my friend Roman of the Empire's channel talking about The Thing, 1984, I think. The
83.
old one.
No, 82.
82. So that's the one we'll be talking about, and then I'll be probably here again next week. We'll see what happens. I don't know. Maybe I'll get keel hauled myself.
Oh,
Yay.
that would be something. You didn't have to
yeah.
invite me to play Sea of Thieves. How rude. How
I
rude.
forget that you have.
Oh,
you know, I
you
actually
forget
got
that
yelled
I
at.
exist.
No,
That's
I forgot
okay,
that
I
you
see.
had the game. I forgot you had the game. I got yelled at last week for forgetting to invite somebody too. My gosh, guys.
I'm just fucking with
You tried not forgetting.
you. So Jack, you were talking about some stuff earlier. Do you have anything interesting? coming up?
Yeah. So, I stream on a semi-unregular basis. You can check me out on X as well at JackSpadeGGs. My Twitch handle is also similar. I also stream through YouTube as well. So you can find me at Jack Spade on YouTube. I've got some videos already released. Next week, I'll be releasing some more full-length videos of actual sessions instead of just my commentary. And those videos will be for Horde of the Dragon Queen as well.
So
That's
I
what I
have a
got.
question. So you say you do a lot of stuff like commentary on tabletop stuff, right?
Well, it's really more like my personal DM perspective and like commentating on that more or less. I mean, I do have some
Like-
hot takes, but I generally don't
Oh, so
tweet
you
those
don't
out.
review systems. Then.
I could. I mean, if that's something people are interested in, I'd be happy
I
to
just
do
wasn't
that.
sure what I could do. Would you be interested in looking at a 40K system? I'll give you my PDF for it.
Sure.
Yeah. I like it. I really like it. It's a little limited, but I do like it a lot.
Of course.
You talking Wrath and Glory?
Oh yeah, Wrath and Glory. I'm waiting.
Nice.
My only thing with them is I want them to release more like campaign stuff because the campaign's really light.
Oh, actually, I've seen that run in other places as well. Actually, now that I think about it.
We ran it. I was expecting more from the adventure paths, whatever you want to call them. They were a lot lighter than I expected, so I was completely unprepared for a long-term campaign when I started. Unfortunately, I'm not going to make that mistake again in the future. But, which is really kind of sad, because it's a really neat. It's such a cool universe. But yeah, it's a fun system, D6 system, which is really weird.
It is very strange.
Especially when you 1 in 6 chance of crit failing every single time. You
Oh
roll it.
yeah. Adrian and I know all about that.
Oh yeah. But cool. All right. Well, unless anyone has anything else to add, actually, you know what? How are you feeling about the campaign so far? I know it's only 1 episode in, but this is not the usual sort of start to a campaign. How do you feel? Just in general.
Lost at sea.
If I had realized I was going to be stuck in the kitchen, I probably wouldn't have taken that job.
I don't. All right. This is like the not expecting fucking cooking with that require fire. Why did you think you wouldn't be stuck in the kitchen?
I didn't think that it would be quite as like central to the kitchen. I thought maybe like I would have some stuff to do and then I could kind of roam the ship.
Peeling potatoes.
I will say there is there is a little bit of that, but you might just be stuck in the kitchen. There is some of that. But,
Looking at the daytime actions, couldn't he shirk or sneak or something?
I'm kind of surprised that
If I had to go back and do it over,
his is a little different. I mean, he can still take those actions, but if Fish Guts is drunk, as you saw earlier, Plug is in there supervising.
if I had to do it over again, I'd push the little kid up to the front so he's the cook's assistant.
Oh no, you don't get that choice. He has to work the lines for some fucking reason.
Yep.
clearly well
seagull.
suited to it.
A seagull has to
when
snatch
there's
him away.
a bunch of swabbing to do, it's definitely a really good use of resources to have the child pulling lines.
I'm surprised that it's an intelligence check for cooking. It seems like it should be
Same.
wisdom or something.
So
at least.
yeah, I don't know because I don't know why. I mean, because wisdom, would be like
I'm gonna
tasting
consistently
things, right?
roll bad if it's intelligence. It's just gonna happen.
Well, congratulations.
You got a 50-50 chance to go well.
Enjoy your time. As the cook.
You are not supposed to enjoy your time as a slave to the ship.
But yeah. But no. Anyone else have any thoughts? Initial thoughts?
That's pretty much what I expect at the start. We are the shit. Get used to it.
Yeah, no, you're kind of fucked until. Like, I will say this is not forever. So don't get
I
discouraged.
imagine not.
It's not forever. Just
It would be
I wanna
like,
point that
oh
out.
look, we have 100 sessions of you being, well, this.
a
Have
slight
fun.
ship. As hilarious as that would be, no, absolutely not. It does get
No,
better,
we have-
but
We
do
have to
have
level
a-
at some point.
You do have a lot of this to look forward to, so just bear that in mind. As you,
I imagine, yes. Things will be
people-
different eventually.
piss people off even further. Make them your friend.
You defeated the rat lions. Gain 1 experience.
Oh no.
Maybe
the
at
way
some
they
point-
handle experience in this is a little bit weird.
It's Pathfinder 1 weird. It's early times. It's okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes those adventure paths will like assign challenge rating to just things that are encountered, and then you defeat them or not by passing skill checks and things.
Well, unfortunately, for a lot of the general stuff, no. It's hyper specific about what you can and can't give experience for some reason. But that's okay. It's This is actually considered a very
Yes.
difficult campaign.
It's
You will
difficult.
understand in like a month or two.
A month or two. Okay.
Have you?
Mando knows.
Yes. Yes.
It's also
It makes
why
it
I
even
let
harder
her,
when you have idiots for.
That's also why I let her be a high-level character.
Oh, I see what happened this time around. You
What?
allowed Mando to segregate herself from the new people in case we decide to go the genocide route.
I would love to see you try to go the genocide route. Please do.
I
I-
understand the favoritism now. Beautiful.
I would love for you
Watch-
to go the genocide route.
Y'all need to watch some of those first few episodes of the campaign last year, and then you'll understand why. This is not favoritism. This is repayment for all of the crap I had to deal with.
Oh, okay.
No,
so,
this is
so we're-
absolutely favoritism because she's coming back to play. Don't
I was
let her
gonna say,
gaslight you. I am
this is
absolutely playing
Mando's-
favorites.
this is Mando's battered player shelter.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I told her, I was like, don't worry, I have a really good group of people this time. We're going to totally get through the second chapter.
Right? Not that I don't love the people I played with the first time. I love you all.
I don't. No, they're
Someone's honest.
they're good folks. They're good folks. But
Some of whom I assume are good people.
some of whom I assume are. The Black Maga is not in this campaign, unfortunately.
Okay, good.
I just bring him up just
That
because.
happens adorable.
Surfaces next to the ship.
Just like, hello.
Mostly, I'm just wondering if we get to do some pirating before we, well, the plot advances much further.
Right now, they don't trust you with the
You
fucking kitchen knife.
you will get
I'm a
to
monk.
do pirating before you're out on your own. Basically, this isn't really spoilers. This is all just mood setting stuff, obviously.
Mhm.
So that way, when you're doing the actual open world stuff, you kind of have like a grasp of what you would be doing otherwise if you weren't open worlding. So like you will get a chance to pirate.
Yay.
So
Step one is getting good with the cabin girl so that she lets you poison the food and then just poison all the officers.
step one, bang the cabin. I do need to find her characters. I'm so
Well,
pissed
I-
off that so much of this stuff broke.
The only social skill I'm halfway proficient in is the intimidation. That might not happen.
I'm not proficient in anything social. It's
Why
sad.
does that not surprise me?
I'm not good anyway.
All right. Well, if nobody has anything else, I guess we'll go ahead and get out of here. I thank you everybody for joining us tonight. It was fun. Minnesota, please be on time next week. I stalled as long as I could.
He's gone already.
He's
Yeah, I
not
think
here.
so.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool. Thanks.
Late to arrive, early to leave.
He's still in the chat, but all right. Bye, everybody.
Yep.
See ya.
Bye.
Hoodaloo.